FS17, In Search of Bane Cross. This is episode 17 in the Fey Secrets series.
Evening.
Can you guys hear me?
I can, yes.
Yeah, I think you're in good shape.
Okay, good. I'll make sure that I don't need to change any kind of servers or anything like that.
Okay, I think we are all here, so we can jump right in, right on time. That's excellent. So to recap what happened last week, we had the hag spawn, Bane Cross. Their army met the Jarlfolk, kind of the northern Eskimo Viking types, had a big battle, thought we had killed Bane Cross, but it turned out it was a simulacrum of him, right? And that catches us up to the story at this moment. So Bane Cross has managed to escape. So Michael, tell us about Yule Knot.
Yule Knot is a level 17 druid with a fascination for collecting coins and a belief in balance, and that nature is pretty sweet.
Okay, and is there anything anyone else wants to talk about? We should have all just got to 17th level, which is going to be an important level for most classes. So,
yeah, since I only get one level 9 spell, I really wasn't sure what to take yet, so I haven't picked one.
Okay. All right.
I'm a warlock. I don't know if anyone wants to make a recommendation.
What class are you?
Warlock.
The only one that's good
warlock.
is True Polymorph on your list. Foresight's okay. That's about it.
You have eyebite too, right?
Eyebite's not max level though. It's
Huh?
Yeah, I think it's 8.
6.
yeah.
6?
Oh, you're 9th level. Yeah, I don't have 9th levels yet. I'm lagging one level behind you all. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, let's see.
Yeah, I'd say either Foresight or True Polymorph.
Yeah,
Foresight is a badass buff.
I'll probably go Foresight. It was between Foresight, True Polymorph, and Power Word Kill for me.
I might get. I mean, I don't know how useful something like Meteor Swarm's going to be. It's a cool spell, but I've never seen it in use, and I'm not sure if it could be.
Okay. Well, we also have like 4 days of downtime so far.
Is that enough to get? Yeah, I can't wear the plate. Dang it! I need to find gauntlets of ogre strength, or like catch an ogre and turn him into gauntlets.
Right. So, does anybody want to use those 4 days for something that they want to let us know about?
Is there anything we can buy with all the gold we've accumulated?
Bunch of glyphs.
I haven't bought anything since I started playing this campaign, which granted it was in the middle of it, but...
It's not much to buy.
So historically, yeah, there's not been... So historically, actual money is more of a role-playing device than anything else, unless you have something that you're regularly dumping a large amounts of gold into, like a simulacrum. So characters have started orphanages or created their own cathedrals or things like that. But okay, well, what about the magic items? Right? Are we have those distributed the way we want them to be?
Well, Druid needs some magic items, I'm sure. And we had one guy just drop out, right? And he had a bunch of magic items, so we can kind of like sort through if the Druid wants some.
And I haven't really earned them. I wouldn't want to take any of the stuff that you guys need.
Well, it's kind of a community chest type thing there. If you go into the journal tab, you'll see there's a handout that says magic items, but there's also a folder. You want to look in the folder. It has the specific magic items that the party's accumulated in the last 17 levels up there. And then I don't know who has what at this point.
Who was the guy that left? He had the sword, I think, right?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't
Long
track
sword.
that. The long sword of wounding.
Yeah, something like that. That's what we were like looking at.
Karanar. Okay, then are we ready to jump in then? Are we
Red to rock? Yeah.
Okay, so the celebration of the victory over the Hagspawn has lasted for several days. Word arrived this morning that Bane Cross was last seen entering an area of very rough terrain known as the Zonarst Expanse. As the good cheer continues, you have time to think about the situation, and we've already introduced ourselves. Although you guys might want to let Yule not know what you look like. So, Josh, why don't you give him an impression of Velamir?
He's a Sharlak High Wizard from the Shadowfell, pale-skinned. That's what he looks like. He's a wizard.
And Nikki, you want to tell us about Tori real quick?
Yeah. Tori is a forest Silva from the Farwood, who is a nature warden. And, she is off for vengeance against hags after they destroyed her mother tree.
Okay. And Omar, you want to tell us about Mikhail?
Yeah, Mikhail is the cleric / bard that is a avenging angel for the dead paladin, and he's a follower of the one true God. But he's establishing a kind of a splinter group which accepts non-human races, right? Like one god accepts the only human. Current one god religious order only accepts the humans, right? But I'm trying to kind of incorporate non-human races and poor people into the faith. So that's my goal.
Nice.
And then, Phil, you want to give us a brief description of Larinus?
Sure, Larinus is a high elf. What am I saying? Half elf warlock, whose patron is Queen Titania of the Sealy Court, and Queen Titania is the archenemy of our main enemy, who is Arethisia. That's the one who's sponsoring the Hagspawn in this world. So, pretty much on a mission to get rid of all the Hagspawn.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so the Jarlfolk have resumed their festivities now with the big victory under their belt. But Jarl's Vind approaches, and he, like all the Jarlfolk in the continuing rendezvous, is in good cheers, and he shouts, "Heroes of the Jarlfolk, or heroes of the North even. The task accomplished favors all who were afraid of the Hagspawn. I realize it is a disappointment to you that Bane Cross himself eluded our blades, but we have wrecked his organization. It took him decades to build this enclave, and it will certainly take him decades to rebuild. That is what the Jarlfolk call our grandsons' opportunities to be heroes. For all we know, Bane Cross may choose a completely different environment to reestablish himself, as we have proved beyond his measure to contend with. This rendezvous will last another day, perhaps two. All the bands are ready to return to the hunt before their herds become too far removed to identify. And we are not a people inclined towards unity. So from here, your search for the monster is your own to pursue or not. We do know that he was last seen entering the Zonarst Expanse, which is you could reach in less than a day's travel if you wanted to. But that is all that you will get from the Jarlfolk going forward, I'm afraid. So are we going?
So an escort, basically, for a day. If I understood that.
Yeah, they're not even going to go with you. They just told you where he is, and it's up to you if you want to eliminate him or not.
I mean, is there an alternative?
I'll show you. So you guys are like right out here. The area they're talking about is about 10 miles to the north. It's a rough area that has been torn apart by glacial movement over the eons. It's just a rough area. Well, I know that for Larinus, his mission was to eliminate Bane Cross. So I don't know if he would be, if there's something else on his agenda that he would. But if you have something else that you prefer, we can always talk about that.
I mean, I don't hear any other options. I was just curious if anyone had something in mind. I'm pretty good for eliminating him once and for all.
Just trying to meet up with wizards, but yeah, I'm fine with that too.
Okay, do we need to do anything before we head off that direction?
Hey, I got a quick question. Is the 4 days enough to craft the plate armor?
What plate armor are you wanting to craft? Just plate armor?
Not me, but like to have one of the what do you call that? Jarlfolk.
Just
craft
mundane,
me
just mundane plate armor. Just mundane plate armor. Is that what you're wanting?
Yeah, either mundane plate armor or like convert my adamantium splint mail into the plate.
Yeah, I'm all right with that. Sure.
You cool?
Yeah,
So can I turn into the adamantium plate?
Yeah, that's okay. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Anything else we want to do before we take off?
No, that's it.
Okay. Can everyone make sure they can move their tokens and see everybody else's tokens?
Looks good. Mm-hmm.
Back this out right a little bit right here. Okay, so we travel a few hours without any incident. Then the terrain changes from open tundra with small stands of scrub brush and evergreens to a shattered land punctuated by patches of ice shards and glacial cliffs. And coming down off of those cliffs are 5 giant apes.
Do they see us?
Yeah. Yeah, they have spotted you in their territory and are coming to defend it.
I'm gonna see if I can take cover. I have summoned giant apes in the past, and I know they like to throw shit at you from far away.
Does anybody have a way to avoid going into initiative, would be my question.
I don't.
Can I turn invisible before they attack? I mean, it wouldn't be for everyone, but for myself.
How would you turn invisible before they attack?
Greater invisibility.
Well, you'd have to cast that. Right, that lasts for a minute. You wouldn't go around with that greater invisibility on, right?
He means like if we can.
But I would see them coming, or do they completely ambush us?
Well, they see you at the same. They come to this. They hear you, and they come to the edge of this ledge right here. This 40-foot high ledge. And does anybody have a way of keeping that from going into initiative at that point?
I'm still seeing the world map. Maybe I need to reload.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that could be me.
Oh, so am I. There it goes.
Yeah, that's
now
fine.
I can see them. Yeah.
And they come. This is a 40-foot ledge right here. They come to the edge and see you guys and say, "Oh, I'm going to go fight them." Does anybody have a way to keep that from happening? Oh, okay.
Holy crap, they're huge.
They are
Yeah.
huge. Yeah.
They're big dudes. I'm going to take a cover.
Oh, I didn't have my token clicked. Swear to God, can't roll better than 13.
You're just getting the low ones out now.
No.
Oh, God.
I don't think I've rolled better than 13 for initiative in like 3 weeks for this character.
Can I have a simulacrum up?
All right, Velbar, you are first. Oh, you need. I'm sorry. You need a simulacrum. Yeah.
Wow. Velmer is enormous as well.
I'm making it with a cone of cold. It's a 60 feet cone.
Okay. All right. So you're going to cone a cold 60 feet.
I'm asking how many could I get in with them?
I think you can get 4 of them.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh no, I guess
I'll do that
3.
with both.
No, you get 4.
Already?
You get 4. Yeah, you can center it like there and get.
Yeah, because Cone of Cold has a 60-foot across at its farthest point.
Okay. Yeah, you get 4 of them. Sure.
Yeah, I'll do that twice then with my simulacrum and me.
Nice. That's a lot of damage.
Why do I see your token twice?
See simulacrum.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a freaky dude. He likes to.
It's from the spell.
Yeah. Oh. Nice rolls, man. Shoo.
Okay, anything else from Velmer?
No, that's it.
Mikhail's turn.
Okay, so any of them bloodied, or they're still like holding on strong?
Nope, none of them are bloodied.
Okay, then we're gonna like kind of reinforce that on the same guys, and we're gonna hit them with vitriolic sphere at I say at 4th level. That should be good. and that's 20 foot, right? So these same 4 guys should be caught in it. Are you sure that those things are like huge?
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like tokens. That's like 10 foot across. More than 10 feet across.
Yes,
It's
huge.
like 15 feet across.
Yes, huge is 15 feet across. Yes, that's correct.
Ooh. Okay. Only 3 of them will get caught in there? Hold on, what's the vitriolic sphere's radius? Yeah, it's 20 foot radius, so only 3 of them will get caught.
That's 72 and 82.
Scrolls. Only 1 fails.
Anything else for Mikhail?
And I'm going to take a cover. Is there a way to take a cover there, like the rocks or something?
Not there are no boulders in this area. No, it's just
What is,
it's rough. It's like this is gravel, which is like caltrops, and this is a slushy area that's like quicksand.
okay, then I'm gonna
This is a 20-foot
gonna
drop into a
move-
crevice.
okay, I'm gonna move towards the ground and lay down, so they have a disadvantage on the missile throws. So I'm gonna like move down right here, and like go prone. Oh, right here.
It's gonna be 40.
I'm done.
Then we'll jump to there. And,
Holy.
all right, so he's going to attack Velamir's sim there. All right, so we got a crit for 41, and then armor class 23 for 24. Nope. All right, that was quick. That's 15.
Yeah, you should have Simulacrum cast like 9th level spell because he dies first all the
No.
time.
Yeah, he doesn't. You can't cast that double spell at the same
Nice.
game.
Yeah, okay, so he's going to beat on the prone Mikhail there. 25 for 27, and then a 19, I believe, misses.
Yeah, 25 hits. And I lose 1 inspiration.
It's going to be... Yeah.
10?
What's that?
Not a magical attack. 27 points.
No, it's not. It's not a magical attack. Yeah. All right, so he's going to attack Lyranus. 13, I believe, misses, within a 27 for 22.
Yeah, so after that 27 hits me, I'm going to use my reaction to port out of there
Gotcha.
with Misty Escape. And so I remain invisible until start of my next turn. Or until I take an action, but that won't be before the start of my next turn anyway, so.
All right, so he's going to get to there. You're going to throw a rock at Velimir. I believe a 17 misses Velimir. Right. It is Larinus. I thought you Misty escaped, Larinus.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking up the next thing I want to do. I didn't move yet. Okay. Okay, so it's my turn now.
Right. Yep, you took 22 points of damage, and now it's your turn.
Great. The invisibility falls. I'm going to touch Tori and give Tori foresight.
Okay.
And I'm going to move back.
Okay, it'll be Tori's turn.
Okay. I am just going to attack the one that's in melee with me. And then I'm going to use Swift Cover.
Okay. And foresight gives you advantage on attack rolls, right?
Yep.
Okay. So it's going to be 2750.
When I would have disadvantage because I'm in melee.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right, so take back 27 of that then.
So it would just be the 23, unless 11 hits.
No, it almost hits, but not quite.
And that's all I'm doing.
All right, let's see what Yulnot can bring to the party.
I will cast Confusion on the 3 in front of me. That didn't work. Why didn't it?
Because confusion is not an attack; it's just a spell.
Right. Is it not set to spell card? No, output spell card. Go.
There it goes.
Much better. The 10-foot radius, so I can hit all 3.
And what's the DC on your spell?
19.
Okay, they're all 3 confused.
Then they can't take reactions, so I'm also just going to move away. And end my turn.
And did the one that failed the dexterity save take the 12 damage on its turn?
No, but it will. Yeah. Let's see. I guess this one. All right, so this one's going to throw a rock at Yule. Armor class 20 to hit Yule.
Ouch.
So take 30 points of bludgeoning damage, and you make a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration.
Ooh, nice.
All right. Back
30 damage.
to
Oh,
that.
that covers it. You had to beat 15 or better.
Back to Velimir.
Okay.
Oh, that's a perfect cone of cold right there. They just lined up for you.
Yeah, sure. I'll do another one.
Okay.
Dude, Danny's rolling some serious rolls right there.
Anything else from Elamir?
That's all of it.
Mikhail's turn.
Okay, this guy is going to make the intelligence save for Mikhail. Because I'm going to cast the Phantasmal Force and put a giant helmet on him so he cannot see.
This one right here, or click on which one you're putting that on.
This guy right here.
Okay. What's the DC?
19.
Okay, he can't make a 19 intelligence save.
Cool.
Okay, now what else is Mikhail going to do?
Oh, that's it. I'm good now. I stand up. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I'm no longer prone.
Don't forget confusion checks.
The guy take the 12 damage from the vitriolic sphere, the one that failed the...
Yeah, you asked that
Dan?
already. He did. Yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right, so this one will attack with disadvantage against Mikhail.
I'll miss.
It's a 10.
It can move normally. 9 and...
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to move around here. And
I react to second attack. Hopefully I can nerf that second attack.
oh, okay.
That's a 6, 18.
Both miss.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Doesn't move or take action.
Larinus' turn.
Okay, I'm just trying to measure. If I aim a fireball right about here on the purple, could I get all three of them?
I believe so, yeah.
Great, then that's what I will do.
Okay.
Oh, did they just disappear, or?
They died.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Some ape steaks later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
Crispy.
they had less than 10 hit points each left, yeah. Anything else from Larinus?
I will step slightly further back.
This is, by the way, is a 20-foot crevice, just so you know.
That is all.
That's a 20-foot crevice, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was not explained at the beginning, so I assumed it was just...
You just thought it was a crevasse instead of crevice?
Well,
I'm just kidding.
no, just none of the ground features were explained, so I wasn't aware.
Tori's turn.
Hold on, I'll just move not into the crevice.
I'll move there, and then shoot this one a bunch.
Okay. For armor class 14 to hit these guys.
Is he shooting?
I have advantage.
Okay. All hit, no crits, okay? 2,
Damn, somebody just ate it.
65,
I only did like 80 damage.
55.
Only.
Only. Which one were you shooting?
The one that's now bloodied.
Anything else from Tori?
He's
No.
bloodied, that's it.
Yulnot's turn.
I'll just attack the one next to me.
That one's not even bloodied, right?
Yeah, he's right next to me, so YOLO. And I'll move, because he can't take reactions.
Okay. Yeah, so he's going to attack Tori there.
Yeah, Tori, I can't help you, buddy. Sorry. You're going to take all of that damage.
28 to
Yeah.
3.
Those both hit.
Okay, for a total
For
of
like 50.
49, yeah. Velamir's turn.
What's your AC?
18.
Oh, the 16 wouldn't.
Oh, yeah, the 16 misses.
Okay.
And I have to make a constitution. Bye-bye, Swift Quiver.
You don't have advantage. It's just some.
No, Swift Quiver is gone.
Wait, no, I have advantage.
He has advantage on ability
checks.
checks. Does concentration count as an ability check?
Yes,
Ah,
it
it's
is.
the
And
saving
saving throws. You get it for saving throws too.
Okay, so never mind, it's not gone.
You can't be surprised.
Nice.
You check saving throws, and they do have disadvantage.
Okay, Velamir's turn.
Yeah, it's Toller dead against Metal Bloodied on 15. Wisdom save. 19.
Alright, so he's going to die. Anything else from Velamir?
What did Volmir do?
Cast Toll of the Dead. Toll of the Dead.
Yeah. He missed. Okay.
Mikhail.
Got it. Mikhail's turn. Mikhail's gonna... this guy is confused, right? So all of them are dead except this. I'm gonna cast the Dissonant Whispers. Here. And see what takes us. Where is my Dissonant Whispers? It's right here. Level 1. It needs to DC 19 Wisdom. Kills it. So he takes 7 damage. I'm done.
Okay. He's going to attack Mikhail with his advantage. 23.
Do I have my reaction?
You have your reaction back.
I get my reaction back on my turn, right?
Yeah, you do. That's why I'm waiting.
So let me see if I can react to that. Yes, I do. Yay! I call
Nicely
him a little monkey, and he misses. You're nothing but a little... What are those? Like in Madagascar?
Larynx turn.
Lemurs? Lemur or lemur or lemur, whatever.
Lemur.
Lemur. Yeah, I call him a lemur.
Larinus' turn.
Since you're nothing but
Okay. I am going to cast at the bloodied one a witch bolt.
Okay, look for arm class 14.
Oh, I keep forgetting that gives me the spell card and not the damage roll. So I assume that hits.
That does hit. Yeah, they're arm class 14.
Oh, wow. I love rolling twos.
Anything else?
That is all.
Tori's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move up here, and then I'm gonna shoot at this one. I'll still have advantage. Still.
Anything else from Tori?
Nope.
Yulnot's turn.
Wow. Okay. I'll move forward. I'll attack. I'll miss. And I'll end my turn.
You're not going to move back.
No.
Uh,
I don't want to get pushed into the crevice.
Velamir's turn.
On the bloody donkey. Oh, that damage isn't right. It should be another D12.
Oh, yeah. A 17th cantrips get a 4th die, right?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that. Would have been honestly better to just use Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Mikhail's turn. What's Mikhail going to do? You muted Amari.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna cast the. Does the blindness give disadvantage on it? Dexterity?
No, I don't
No?
think so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sacred flame him. Man, it keeps changing. It's dexterity. Yeah. So that's it.
Okay.
Then I'm done.
I believe those both miss.
Oh.
Okay.
Bring it on, monkey.
I have my reaction just in case.
Okay, so he crits.
Oh, I can't do anything about crit.
So it's going to be
Sorry.
40 bludgeoning, and then I believe a 14 misses probably.
Yes, 40 bludgeoning.
And then you'll need a DC 20 Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration.
No.
Okay. And
Yeah, I can't do anything about crits.
it'll be
Sorry.
Larinus' turn.
Okay, there's another witch bolt coming at the same one, the one on the left.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I don't think you have to roll to hit again.
Yeah. Yep. Once you hit
Yeah,
the
you're
first
right, I
one,
don't.
yeah, it just does the damage. So he takes 26 damage. He's barely teetering on there. Tori's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna attack this one 3 times, and then this one once. So the last one's going to this one.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Okay, that. Right, so they both go down.
Thank God.
Awesome. Yeah. I run around, give everybody high fives.
I think you'll not need to heal, knowing what's coming next.
They have hide that looks like it would be valuable to armorers, just so you know. It's thick and white.
Yeah.
Should I have a passive
That one's to skin them.
27 nature?
Yeah. I'll give guidance to anybody that wants to skin them.
What? Wait, so Velimer has a passive 27 nature. Did I hear that right?
Yeah. Do you want me to roll it, or is that good enough?
No, that's good enough. You were so close. Missed
What
each one
does
of them.
passive nature entail?
Missed each one of them by 3. You were so close.
Unfair.
No, it's a DC 20 to recover their hides in a useful way. So yeah, we're good. But as we go about the time to do that, we get hit with a nasty blast of cold. Sure. A passive nature, by the way, Michael, is just 10 plus whatever your nature modifier is. So.
Yeah, if I get that to be high enough that I wouldn't have to start rolling.
What?
So you have a 17 bonus to nature?
Yeah, I have expertise.
6 plus 6 plus 5.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have advantage. Oops.
I'm gonna die.
Do we get advantage or no?
You get advantage if you meet the conditions that it says.
Passive perception, yes. I have a ton of passive perception.
You suffer a level of exhaustion.
I rolled 26.
And
I'm unconscious.
so I think we'll probably take a
Oh, we'll heal you, Dawn.
Yeah, we'll take a
Good
short
berry.
Yeah.
We'll heal everybody and then take the short rest.
Yeah,
So I take half. 42 damage. Shit, that's a lot of damage.
This environment is crazy.
Oh yeah, this is a rough terrain, man.
Yeah.
It does not like you.
This is a very
Wants to kill you.
hospitable terrain, yes.
That's a good place to hide in.
Do we get bardic inspiration for hit dice?
Not bardic inspiration, you get D10. Let me roll it for you guys for heal. Oh, nice! You get 8 extra hit points on a heal if you use your hit dice to heal.
Damn. I want 1 hit point too much.
That's okay. That's actually really good, dude.
Yeah, min-maxed it hard enough.
We add our con.
Yes. Not con modifier, not the con.
Yeah.
Multiple players or none.
Wow. Is it alright if we roll? We can roll them in mass, right?
Yeah, you can.
That's what I did.
So I'll use 12 total. $80.
Hey. Ready to rock! Instead of 6 apes, there will be 12 apes.
Are we ready? Is anyone not ready to move on?
Jesus.
All right, so now the terrain does get much more rocky. I got to scatter.
Does anybody need the heal?
I think Yulmont needs a heal.
I mean, I can use the last 5 of my die, but I don't know how this campaign, how you guys normally run, and if that's not a smart decision. What's the consensus? Consensus? Nope. Consensus.
What is it you're asking? I'm sorry.
I mean, I've only been here for 4 sessions, but I would save the dice and take a heal if possible.
Yeah, take the heal, man.
I'll heal myself.
Okay, I can heal you too. So,
Uh,
how much hit points are you missing?
42.
Let me. Are you missing after rolling the dice?
Yeah.
Holy shize!
I only recovered 80.
Are you a land druid or the what do you call that? Moon druid.
I'm a different one from Unearth.
Okay, let me heal you then. Come over here and I'm gonna cure wound you at level. Let's see what spell levels I have available that are good. Okay, I'll hit you with the level 3. There you go. Level 3 cure wounds. There you go. That's your hit points now.
Thank you.
So you gain 13 hit points.
13?
Yeah.
6 plus 7 plus 8 is 21.
No, 8 is don't worry. It rolls as an attack and it rolls for a
crit.
like
Yeah.
the if I crit for whatever crazy reason.
And what if you roll a nat 20 on that cure wounds roll?
I'll take it. Thank you.
No, I think it's because of the the what is it? Harmful touch? Is it like the opposite of cure wounds? Or back part of the cure wounds. It's a touch spell, so like that one has the attack roll associated with it. So I think that's why it's doing that.
I'm good.
Cause wounds is the harmful one. Cause wounds.
Lose level. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. Let's rock.
Okay, so the terrain is now
I assume
rocky and
these
broken.
boulders are
Yeah, so
bad guys.
these boulders are like
Alright.
big enough to hide behind. Is the point? They're medium sized now, and
You're gonna jump at us. Haha.
it looks like it's the effect of eons of glaciers
Uh-oh.
grinding and turning bedrock is what it is. And yeah, I guess we will go into initiative at that point as the boulders come to life. There's a ton of them too, by the way.
Do we need to roll initiative, Dan? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't have my key down. Yeah, so there's a lot of medium-sized boulders around here, and some of them come to life. Yeah, so we roll initiative at that point.
I did it, Josh. I did it. I broke the curse.
I rolled again. It's an ability check. You have advantage on it. Remember?
But now you gave
Oh
me.
yeah.
220, eh? Not bad. And you beat me.
This is the only time you don't have above 20.
Man, I got some crappy rolls.
Uh,
5 plus 4.
What direction do we want to head in? Is it up or
Yeah.
across the crevasse?
Now we're heading up. We're heading north. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, can you refresh the initiative so you get accounts for my modified rolls, please? There you go. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So this boulder comes to life and comes rolling at Tori. Armor class. Right. We're still under the effect of foresight, right? So 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 hours.
Yeah.
I'll finish up there. Tori's turn. What is Tori's passive perception?
It is 20.
All right. You are not surprised then.
Okay. That's fortunate. I am going to do a spray of thorns. It's a 20-foot cone. Like this direction. It's hitting these three. They don't take the 6 piercing.
Which three again? Okay.
So they don't take the 6 piercing. That's for the after damage. If they fail, every time they're hit by a weapon, they take an extra 1d6.
Okay, one of them failed.
So every time he gets hit by a weapon attack, he takes an extra 1d6.
Okay, let me mark him. Very good. Anything else from Tori?
Nope.
That was going to miss Tori. And it is Velamir's turn. What's Velamir's passive perception?
I have alert.
Oh, okay.
This would be a good time to cast this fly spell, guys, and just fly up in the air and get the funk out of these guys.
I can arrange that if desired.
Yeah, I think that would be the.
How many can get in a prismatic spray? Like it's 60 foot cone. I think this is the most. It would include Tori too, but who cares?
I am probably not going to get an action though this turn because of low passive perception though, so can't make you fly.
Oh, we need the time stop right now.
I'm pretty sure you can only self-cast time stop though, right?
I think time stop is in this 5th edition.
Yeah, it is. Oh, Danny, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
How many can I get in with a prismatic spray?
Is that a 60-foot cone? Sorry.
Yeah. It's,
yeah. So you could get out to here, and this guy. So all those in here, if you include Tori. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll do it. Oops, sorry, I rolled way too much. I have to roll for each one.
Which one's mine?
Hold on, I need to roll a d8. Actually, how many of them are there that are getting affected? Can you just roll a bunch of d8s?
10, including Tori.
Alright, so that's what affects them. It just changes the damage type.
I got a 2, which is acid.
Are they all dexterity saves, though? Is that right?
So look. Yeah,
they are.
Yeah, all of them are
Yeah,
dexterity.
prismatic spread.
Mm-hmm. Do the damage types matter? I mean, could I change them? I mean,
No, their damage types don't matter. As long as it's not bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing.
alright then, yeah, sure. I'll just roll.
Or poison. They're immune to poison as well.
Okay, so I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I rolled 7 in chat, I rolled 3 more.
Take the last one. But I'm resistant to acid damage, and you got acid damage, and I passed the save. So, 28.
You're immune to acid damage?
Resistant, so I take 7 damage.
That's a cool skill to have.
And poison.
Poison's good.
Poison, especially in the Dimgaard, poison is very, very important.
I have a perimeter proof against poison. It's helped me out a lot.
Here, I was taking a lot of damage until I got that.
Okay.
That's why paladins are also cool in this Dimgaard. They save you guys a lot of damage, but unfortunately, my paladin died valiantly trying to wrestle the freaking animated. No, it wasn't animated. It was the.
It was a hack. It was trying to kill a hack.
Yeah, we all died.
I blame the gnome wizards.
Always blame the gnomes.
Okay, so I think I got them all. Oops. Anything else from Velimir?
Nah. Actually, I'll turn invisible.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, my contingent gain invisibility.
Okay, so Velimir is now invisible.
It pretty won't matter. They don't have eyes. So can I actually revoke that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, they don't have eyes. You're right. They have blind sight.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, they're rocks. They don't use eyes to see.
Okay. This one is attacking Larinus. 27 to hit Larinus.
That'll hit. I don't get a reaction, right? What's the passive perception DC?
20.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 21 bludgeoning. Let's go on this. This one will provoke from Velimir, by the way.
I have nothing to hit it with.
Okay.
Other than like a dagger, but I'm not going to do that.
So it backs up and then rolls into Velimir. 20 to hit Velimir.
I shielded it.
Okay. You'll not watch your passive perception.
21.
Okay. What are you going to do?
Alright, so I'm going to draw it from here to here. I'm going to cast a tidal wave.
Okay. I don't know what that does, but okay.
Why? Again, I messed up all of these. Switch to just to do spell card for now until I can fix them. So they have to make dexterity saving throws. And I don't know if they can get knocked prone, but if they can.
They cannot be knocked prone. That's right. They're immune to being prone.
Yeah, but we get to float up to top, and they get to sink.
So since they can't get knocked prone, they're just rolling for half damage or not. And it goes 30 feet, so... Oh, didn't mean to draw that. Delete. Should be these guys. The DC is 19.
Okay. All but one failed.
So 24 for the ones who failed. And then as my bonus action, I'll use my Balm of the Summer Court to give 3 healing die to Larinus.
Thank you.
3d6, so 12. And you get 3 temp hit points.
Great, thanks.
And I will move behind Mikhail, just so that he's my human shield, and end my turn.
Okay. Give me just a second here.
Two, three.
Good. This is good. We're gonna do this good. We're gonna rock this place.
Oh, you're hilarious. It is a sad day in a druid's life when he kills a rock.
Okay, so it's not so much killed as just sort of stops moving. Like it's not fractured or anything; it just stops moving. Anything else from you'll not?
No, thank you.
Larinus's turn. Oh, Larinus is surprised. Larinus is no longer surprised. Right.
Can I still take movement or no?
No, can't move or take actions. Mikhail's turn.
Okay, we're gonna move up right this spot right here. And
Wait. Did you say no attack actions or no actions period?
You cannot move or take actions, right?
Okay. I heard attack actions.
Mikhail, what's your
I can move
perception?
right here. 23, I think it is.
Oh, okay, all right, that's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Hold on, let me just double check so I don't lie to you. Yeah, I was lying.
Is it a 20 or better? Is the question.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move up right here, and I'm gonna cast a destructive wave. Right. I'm gonna link it right now, so you know what I'm rolling. There it is. And that's a DC 19 con. They take 24 damage, 12 thunder, and 12 radiant.
Okay.
DC 19 con save. And I leave my comrades out of it, so they don't get damaged. So 30-foot radius.
Okay.
It's like everything. Yep. It's caught. Cast up that spell, so that 5th level is the max I can cast.
This rock actually shatters, though.
You monster!
Monster.
And this rock is actually going to shatter.
Nice. I like that.
You double monster.
What's your druid type again?
Twilight.
And do
Yeah, so
Twilight
you don't care
druids
about
have
rock.
affinity for rocks?
Or not Twilight, Dreams. And no, but it's a rock and it's pretty. And it didn't hurt us.
Now you have a bunch of little pretty rocks. So look at it as a half full instead of half empty. Now instead of one shiny rock, you have a bunch of shiny rocks.
How many did you hit?
A bunch.
Okay.
I hit everything in 30-foot radius, so...
Does anyone speak rock?
Terran?
Yeah, it would be Terran, yeah.
And after all that happens, I'm done.
Okay. So then some rocks go. So we'll roll up. 15, I believe, misses Velimir. So we'll roll over and attack Mikhail. 23 to hit Mikhail.
Yeah, I'll take that hit.
Yeah, for 19.
That's not a magical hit, is it?
I don't think so.
Okay, if it's not magical, I'm just gonna take it like a
Okay.
angel.
19 bludgeoning. 14, I'm pretty sure misses Larinus.
Yeah, 15.
Oh, they're bunching up for another destructive wave. I like their
20 to hit Tori
Yeah, for 16.
for 16.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna. I don't speak their language, so never mind. They have to hear me. Do they have a language? Actually, it's not necessary that they speak my language. They just have to have a language, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, then I will interfere with that.
Okay, this one actually does not have a language, though.
Oh, he doesn't? Okay, then. It's wasted. Yay.
So I'm going to roll over and attack Larinus. 15, I believe, misses Larinus.
15 hits.
Oh, okay. For 18
But
points.
I'm going to Misty Escape after this. I get my reactions right. It's been my turn
That's
with
correct.
no actions.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay. All right. And then this one will provoke from Tori.
Kill it, Tori.
You can do it!
You can't. They provoke melee hits, not ranged, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah. I don't think.
Oh,
Yeah.
You just have to click it.
Unless you have something special that lets you take a ranged attack as an attack of opportunity.
no.
Okay.
This -3, so 6 damage.
Okay. 6 damage. Okay, I'm just going to roll over and try to hit Mikhail. 11 will miss Mikhail. It'll be Tori's turn.
Okay. I am going to. I think I can sneak past these guys and take 2 opportunity hits.
They don't really have the capacity to take an opportunity attack, I don't think.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
And then I'm going to do.
Oh, Commander.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, yeah, this one, as you move past this one, he does have a pseudopod that can come out and slam. Yeah, it's the same as his rolling attack, but without the damage. Let's see.
That's going to miss.
A 13 will miss, though. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm going to do another spray of thorns. I like all of these guys. Guess not the ones behind me, but
So which down to here? All of these guys?
yeah. It's a 20-foot cone. Could I make it the wide one? That's not that long.
It's a 20-foot cone.
Yeah.
Oh, so you won't get the ones up top. You'll get these 4 down.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got you. One of them passes.
Okay, so the 3 that failed, every time they get hit by a weapon attack, they take an extra 1d6.
And this one's going to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Anything else from Tori?
Nope.
Right. Well, this one will provoke from Tori.
Oh.
If Tori wants to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. So that -2, so it's 7.
And it's going to roll over and attack Mikhail.
They're really after me, huh?
22 to hit Mikhail.
That hits.
Did you do something to piss them off?
I guess.
I'll wind up out there.
All those time skipping stones by the lake.
Yeah. They're like, either that or I'm just like way too good looking for them. One of those two. Haters.
So 20 to hit Mikhail for 11
20
more.
hits.
Yeah, so we got 14 and 11.
So like 11 and 8. Okay, got it.
And it is Velamir's turn.
There's still more of them. I'll fireball them. At 4th. Like right in the middle.
Can you sculpt, or did you just kill us all?
What? It's not that big.
It's 20-foot radius, yeah.
20 foot in the middle will hit Mikhail and Tori.
I'll do a lightning bolt then. So hit like the 5.
Yeah.
Or maybe more if I can
Okay.
move.
Yeah, you can hit the 5 across the top here with a lightning bolt. Yeah.
I can move here and maybe I'd have to hit Mikhail for that. Yeah, I'll just go 5 then.
Yeah, Mikhail's got a lot of hit points.
They're not magical, right? Hey.
What,
Hey,
is it
I'm wearing the
magical?
armor here.
Alright, so I need some
It is-
damage. Okay. It's 26. Right, so this one shatters. Oh, this one's going to shatter as well. He doesn't have the hit points, even if he saves.
Whoa.
That'd be DC 13. Okay. Anything else from Velamir?
No.
I guess this one will come rolling over and attack Tori.
This
And
These are some vicious roly-polies, I tell you that much.
this one will roll over and attack Mikhail. Will miss. This one will roll down and attack Yulnot.
Oh, I was doing perfectly fine before.
That'll provoke from Velamir if Velamir has a way to take an attack opportunity. Okay. It'll miss Yulnot, I'm sure. And it's Yulnot's turn.
All right. In a 20-foot cube, which is what I was testing out before, be 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20. And then up, I'm going to cast Erupting Earth, which is probably not going to go correctly. Nope. Okay. Okay. So I need Dexterity saving throws.
Nice damage.
Okay. So it's going to be 20. Okay.
That one passes.
Okay, so 2 of them pass.
So they take half.
Okay.
The area is now difficult terrain, which may or may not impact them.
Anything else from Yulnut?
I'm going to give another 3d6 to Mikael to try to heal him.
Okay. Lyranus' turn.
And my turn.
Lyranus' turn.
Okay, can I do a 30-foot cube between Tori and Mikhail without hitting either one?
No.
Does it say up to? Because then make it 28 feet cube.
Angle it.
20 foot.
It definitely says inside a 30-foot cube within range.
Curses.
You can angle it. You can go like that.
Creative use of cubes right now.
That's right. Hey, you gotta be creative, right? That's what this game is all about.
That was not a straight line, geez.
Something like that would work.
I'm fine with that, yeah. Would that hit 3 and the one beside Mikhail, or how many would that hit?
I think I'd have 4 of them.
That would get.
You can hit me and just like hit all of them. I can take some.
Oh, it's not damage, it's incapacitation. I'd rather not incapacitate my allies if possible.
It looks like you can.
Amy.
Looks like you can get 4 right there, and exclude Mikhail.
I will do that then.
Okay.
So the spell in question is Hypnotic Pattern. DC 19 Wisdom. On a fail, be incapacitated and have a speed of 0. Which ends when the creature takes damage.
Okay. They are immune to charm, though, so that is going to fail on them.
Oh no!
Anything else from
No.
Lyranus?
I am going to jump into the chasm.
Okay, Mikhail's turn.
Are freaking kicking some ass here. So we're gonna cast the Destructive Wave again, because these guys are just getting on my nerves.
Okay, I think you'll get them all right there.
Yeah, I should get them all. So I thought that this would be over by now, but I guess I have to burn one more spell.
Is it a dexterity or constitution?
Constitution.
So that's 34.
Oh, and I got some good rolls, man. Oof. Thank you.
This is going to be 34. That one is going to go down.
The board now.
Are they immune to the difficult terrain?
No, they're not immune to difficult terrain.
That's good.
Okay, let's see this one first. Cause, that's going to be 34.
Correct.
Then that would be FS17. Okay. Oh, okay. That one shatters.
No, there's 2 different kinds of damage. There's thunder and there's radiant.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
I half and half.
The only damage they have any resistances to is bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Oh, I just went.
Yeah. It's just like 4.
They cannot be prone, right? Because that's the they missed the save thing.
They have a bunch of condition immunities, but but only those are only damage immunities. They're resistances, and they're immune to poison. Okay. Anything else from Mikhail? Is that it for Mikhail?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Done.
So this one will roll over and attack Mikhail. 21 to hit Mikhail.
It hits.
Okay, for 13. This one will provoke from Mikhail.
Ooh, nice. Thank you.
Or I guess, actually, it won't. Yeah, it can roll around you without provoking and get to Yule. I'm saying. 16 to hit Yule.
Miss.
Okay. And
So I'm on your side, Rots. Be nice.
all right. A 15 misses Tori, right?
Yeah.
And it is Tori's turn.
Okay, I am going to shoot this one. Both those hits, right?
That's correct. Mm-hmm. And those are magic
Plus,
attacks, right?
the first one is.
Okay. So that'd be 20.
And the plus another 7 damage. I'll check if that's magical.
Well, no,
It's from a spell.
yeah, he dies on the second one without the bonus damage. So he's scattered. Anything else from Tori?
Nope.
Velamir's turn.
They've all of them been damaged, right?
Yeah, they all have a lot of cracks in them.
I pick one, I don't mind. The one next to Tori.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anything else from Velamir?
No.
Okay. This one will provoke from Yule as it rolls away towards Velamir.
I don't have any melee weapons equipped.
Okay.
Just slap him. Just slap him.
It's going to crit Velamir for 21 and 16, 37. And it will be Yulnot's turn.
Oh man. This is a harder fight than I thought it would be. 5, 10. Miko, what square are you in? Because you're in all 4.
Can I say that again? I'm sorry.
I need to know what square Mikhail's in, because he's in all 4 on the map.
Yeah.
He's in all 4. We don't play locked.
Yeah. It doesn't lock to the grid. Yeah. Why? What is it you're trying to do?
I was just gonna skirt around him and not hit him, but I can't because he's in the way. But I'll hit him anyway. So I'll try to have the 3. And the keyword it says is up to, so I'm gonna make it just along that it stops at Velmir's feet without touching him.
Okay. So we need some deck saves, and I need some damage.
Yeah.
He's a new guy, right? He doesn't know that I'm a vengeful angel, right? The key on the vengeful.
that's going to be 16. That's going to be 16. All right, so that
19
shatters.
dexterity.
That one shatters, and this one stops moving. So we'll just take him off the board.
So there's the one left.
There's one over here,
Yeah.
and there's one over here. Yeah.
Oh no, did I just knock you prone? Great.
Prone.
Yeah, he's going to roll.
How much damage did I take? 16?
16. Mm-hmm. Larinus' turn, down to 2. Both of them heavily damaged.
Which one is heavily damaged?
Both of them are, yeah.
Oh, both. Okay. Both will take 2 Eldritch Blast attacks each.
Okay.
So let's do left, top
That's
2,
6.
right, bottom 2.
Okay, looking for armor class 16. All those hit. Okay, so 23 on this one. Magic is going to destroy him. And that is not quite going to kill him. It will be Larinus, or I'm sorry, Mikhail's turn. Mikhail, it looks like you could get the killing blow on this last rock elemental.
Okay, then I'm just gonna swing at it with my magical short sword. No. Never mind. I'm gonna just cast a let's see. What is my Sacred Flame? Dexterity save for me. 21 damage.
21 damage. The radiance of the vengeful angel engulfs him, and he is reduced to gravel.
And he looks at that druid and he said, "Oh, we're gonna have a talk."
I cast Cure Wounds on you as a level 3 spell. Again, doesn't work. I'll just roll it. There you go.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Anything else you wanted? These guys are just gravel. Well, so what it was there were 5 of them who were concentrating on animating the other 10. So some of them are intact, but then they just become boulders when that happens, is the point.
Was the animation the reason they were immune to charm, or is that something from Arethisia?
That's something from
like
Arethisia, yeah. And as the last elemental is shattered, this happens.
No!
Oh, wait, that's wrong. That should have been 10d10. Not 8.
Psychic.
10d10 is a lot less than 80.
Here, just let me do it like that.
They all roll perfect.
There you go.
So you need a charisma saving throw, and this is psychic damage if anyone's immune to psychic.
Arcana. We have a proficiency in Arcana.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
I have Arcana as well,
So
so we all
everyone
get
has-
advantage, right?
Everyone has advantage, yeah.
On a charisma save.
And the guy who is proficient in Arcana rolled a 4 with advantage. That's kind of an ironic thing there.
I failed with a plus 11 modifier and advantage.
You guys can take extra 9 points from me, 11 points actually, and distribute if you want. I'm just kidding. You can't do that.
24 damage.
You feel the magic of Arethisia weighing heavily upon you, Velimir.
Can I get a lesser? Well, I mean, I guess I wouldn't know.
Would my character know anything about this, being that I'm in touch with my patron, who knows a lot about Arethisia?
Well, you could make Arcana checks. Yeah. Or if you have a really good passive Arcana, you can just tell me what your passive Arcana is.
Passive would be 10 plus 7, so 17. So I'll just roll, I guess.
Yeah.
Less than 17. Wonderful.
What's your passive arcana, Valamir?
27.
I'm sorry?
Another 27.
Oh, it's also 27? Yeah, so you're cursed. You'll need to remove curse or a greater restoration to get rid of it until a long rest will probably take care of it as well, though.
Yeah, see, I'm out of 5th level spells, buddy. You're gonna be cursed for a while.
Wait, you're cursed?
Yeah.
God.
Are we ready to proceed, though? I mean, it doesn't debilitate him. It'll just have a possible negative effect in combat.
I like the keyword possible.
No, I know, like 90%.
So a dispel magic will not do anything, right?
No. It needs to be remove curse or greater restoration. Or
I
wish.
brought less.
The wish, of course, will get rid of it, but it seems like overkill.
Since everyone's pretty hurt, but I assume we're not going to stop for another rest.
You're in a very inhospitable environment at the moment, yeah.
So I'm going to mass cure wounds the party. Which is still probably not going to output correctly. Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Take it. Oh, what a crap roll. So everyone is up 15.
I like how it rolled an attack roll for a heal spell.
That's the only way I could get it to work.
Yeah.
You can drag it out the compendium in the thing.
Yeah.
If you click I, drag the spell onto the thing.
So
but what I can do is use my prestidigious memory to change one of the spells in my book. Sorry, I can prepare a spell in my book. Prepare Great Restoration. Oh wait, no. The other one.
Remove curse?
Yeah. Which I think is 3rd or 2nd.
Let me find it. I'll look on Don John's real quick. 3rd level. Yeah, 3rd level abjuration.
Can you describe the weather?
It is cold but clear.
Cold but clear, and we took cold damage before because it's so cold?
That's correct. We are almost to the pole.
To the pole. And being that we've been traveling for a while, is there a chance we're going to get smashed with another cold burst again?
Maybe.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You take a short rest, probably.
That's
All right.
only to know, and you will know when it's time to.
So that is like a sudden, unexpected wind gust, and
Yeah.
they don't occur frequently, but they do occur in sort of an unpredictable manner.
But it's near Arctic cold in terms of cold.
Yes, we are almost to the northern pole.
So we took the ones that made the save took 24 damage, right?
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
I took 24 as well, but that's just my feat I took.
Where
You can't change weather because it's gonna change weather only affects
5 miles.
way longer than 5 miles.
where are we going exactly?
So supposedly, in the center of this this expanse, there is like a fable that there is some sort of a community there. The best guess is that this is some sort of an ally of Bane Cross. There's no other reason that he would enter this just horrible terrain except to get to those. Rumors are some of them that it's a hag, some of them that it's orcs. some sort of a weird breed of orcs. And so we are trying to get to that, preferably before Bane Cross can reach his allies, is the idea. All right, so I think we have several people with a 20 or better passive perception, right?
Yeah, I got 25.
Yeah.
All right, so there are 5. What size are these guys? I think they're small. Yeah, there are 5 creatures, and they have just the worst set of dreadnoughts you would ever imagine that are sneaking from boulder to boulder, trying to get up close to us.
They got shitlocks, huh? Okay, I'm gonna summon the apes.
You're going to summon the apes. Okay, but that's going to put us into initiative then.
Of course.
Oh, God.
Wow, who rolled the freaking crit on an initiative? Velmir. Holy cow. He hacks his freaking initiative rolls.
Yeah. I think that 17 last combat was the only time I've seen him below 20.
Well, he does have plus 10.
Yeah, but he keeps rolling double-digit base, is my point. And I keep rolling like 8.
Don't hate me because you hate me.
Okay, Velimir, you see these?
I don't hate you, I'm just jealous.
Hold on. I gotta roll my initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, Velimir, you see these 5 little dark-skinned, dreadlock-wearing, you recognize them as some sort of a Fey, trying to sneak up on you. What will you do?
All these things.
They're pretty horrifying, considering what they are. Let's have myself invisible this time. And
Oh, you removed Curse, right?
yeah,
You're not Curse. Okay.
But I lost my ability. Chain lightning, the middle one, and yeah, outwards.
Yeah, okay. What is their dexterity? Okay. Oops. So are you going? It's up to 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you can get the middle 3 is what you're shooting at there.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to roll. 3 bolts which leap. So I create a bolt line that arcs towards the target of your choice that you see within range. 3 bolts then leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets.
Right.
Each of which must be in 30 feet. So I guess I'm missing 1 then.
It's 35 feet from him to him, and 43 feet to him. So. I don't see any way to get more than 3 of them.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else from Velimir?
No.
Tori's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna back up. And then I'm gonna shoot this one. Second, I pop out close when I refreshed.
Sorry, shooting which one? I missed the click there. Okay.
Dan, my initiative is 12. Just a FYI.
Okay.
I still have advantage.
How did it go from 9 to 12?
Guidance.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, you still have advantage. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's going to be both of those are going to hit. And the first one is magical, right? And the second one is not?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else from Tori?
No.
Okay. Well, this one's going to get to here. And Mikhail, I need a DC 13 saving throw. This guy's hair lashes out and tries to entwine you.
What kind of saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw. Sorry.
Dex. Okay. Do I still have the temporary hit points from the druid?
You would have lost them when I smacked you with the thing.
Oh, I completely forgot about the psychic damage as well.
Dexterity DC 13.
Okay. And then he's going to attack you. We got.
You mean he's going to try to attack me?
Okay, he's got a 28 with his great club. Seems to do much more damage than a small great club should. But
Okay.
For 18, and then I believe a 12 misses.
Yeah. Is it magical?
Yeah, it is not magical. Nope. So it is just a straight 18 bludgeoning. So that gets reduced. A great weapon master, right?
No, heavy armor master.
Heavy armor master, right? That's what I meant. Right. So this one is going to run up to here. Seems to be unusually. No, he's going to stop here. And he's going to do the same thing to Mikhail. Mikhail needs a another DC 13 dexterity saving throw. All right, and then he's going to attack with his great club twice. 27 and a 24.
I'm going to try to stop the second attack. I'm going to react to that one.
Okay.
Yeah, and the second attack.
So 27 for 17. And it will be Mikhail's turn.
Yeah, they just pissed off a wrong freaking angel right now. So I took 14 damage, right? So
Yeah, on the second one. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so we're gonna go into the our angelic ass kicking mode,
Okay.
right? And gonna hit him with the let's see here, what's the distance? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna measure the distance so I do it correctly. Yeah, I'm gonna take the both of those, and I'm gonna fly right here. Here.
Oh, you're going to take both the attacks opportunity?
Correct, sir.
Okay. We got a 19.
Misses.
We got a 21.
On hits, I guess. Yeah, 23
For
hits.
23 damage.
Yes, that's good. Gonna hit the destructive wave again, but this time I'm going to use the 6th level. It doesn't affect the, what do you call that? Damage, right?
That's right.
And it gets modified by 17 points, right? Because I'm 17th level.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
All 5 of them take DC 19 con save, or they take
39 plus 17.
6.
Con save. Wow, those are some good points. All right. So it's going to be 35, and then 17 would be 52. Bloodied.
Correct. I'm 20 feet up in the air.
Gotcha.
Oh, no, actually, like 25 if I just go like hypotenuse, right?
Was it 35 and 17 is 51, right? Okay. Oh, they all fail.
They're knocked prone.
Impressive.
Okay. Anything else from Mikhail?
I think I've done enough so far.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Where's prone? There's prone. Okay. Okay, so this one digs underground and will come up right there. And his hair will, what's the range on his hair? 30 feet, yeah. So I need a DC 13 dexterity saving throw from Mikhail.
And it's 30 feet up in the air?
Yeah, no, his hair extends up to 30 feet. All right, so you're 25 feet in the air. You're right at the edge of the range of his hair. Okay, then he's going to throw a couple of rocks at Mikhail then. But I believe that 11 and 11 are both going to miss. Yulnot's turn.
Oh God. I will delay my initiative before Lyranus. To go after Lyranus.
Oh, actually, okay, that's good. Lyranus is turn.
It's the first turn.
Gotcha.
Okay. Walk like right here. And I'm going to cast... Can I push a prone creature with my Eldritch Blast?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. First, one Eldritch Blast on this one to attempt to push him into the chasm.
Okay. You'll be rolling with disadvantage because he's prone.
I wish I knew that earlier. Okay, I will... Can I just scrap that and re-roll with disadvantage then?
Let's just roll another one.
Yeah, just roll another D. Or just roll another attack.
Okay.
That hits.
So you hit him. And you're pushing him
So
back.
10 feet pushed back, which would land into the chasm.
Yeah, he falls down into the chasm. Sure.
25 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to make 2 more Eldritch Blast attacks at that one.
Nice.
Both those hit, yeah, for 26. He actually died. So on the second one, he changes into a sort of a greenish gas with sparkles and completely evaporates.
Okay, and I have 1 Eldritch Blast left, which will go on that one.
And for future reference, you have to declare all your targets when you cast Eldritch Blasts. You can't resolve them
At the same time?
Yes.
Okay. I was planning from the start to attack multiple targets, but I'll make sure to keep that in mind. Okay, one last. That one's not prone, right?
That's correct.
All of them prone. Oh no, the one that.
No, that one that threw the rock at you was not, I believe.
Yeah, this one is not prone. He is upright. It's going to hit.
Okay. And I will use my magic item's potential for wild magic.
Okay.
For shits and giggles, I guess.
Ooh, yes.
76.
Oh, that's when the angel near you gets the regeneration, I think.
Yeah, I think it's 10d8.
For the next minute, you are bathed in a 30-foot radius, bright light for 30 foot, in a 30-foot radius. So any creature that ends within 5 feet of you is blinded until its next turn.
I will not end my turn there. Mikhail is flying anyway. I only moved 10 feet, so I'm going to use the rest of my movement to go. Well, let me remeasure that. About there. Oh, and push this one 10 feet back from here.
Anything else from Larinus?
That is all.
All right, Yulnot's turn.
Mikhail, how high up in the air are you?
25 feet.
5 feet.
5 feet?
25.
So I can't heal you.
No. Unless you cast the healing ward.
No. Yeah. Okay. I will blight the one that everyone's been beating up on.
Okay. That's going to kill him.
Oh, really? Good.
Yeah, he's got
and then I'll use
2 hit points left. So he disappears into a green cloud and evaporates. Yep.
And I will use 5 of my bombs to heal Mikhail. 5. And then I'm going to move and end my turn.
Blight is a DC con, I'm pretty sure, not an attack roll.
I know, I can't get them to go without... I can't have them generate as spell cards for some reason unless I do attack. So we know it's con.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Let's have a DC 13 dexterity save from Mikhail. All right, so Mikhail is going to take... Takes 3 points, falling to the ground restrained. And then he's going to throw rocks at Velimir. 27.
No, falling damage, does my resist it? That's a bludgeoning damage.
That's right. It's non-magical bludgeoning damage. All right, so 16 misses Velimir, 27 to hit Velimir for 29 bludgeoning damage. This one will burrow over to here. And I guess let's have a dexterity saving throw, DC 13 dexterity saving throw from Yule Knot.
Got it. Wow.
So Yule Knot is restrained. And then he's going to attack Mikhail with his great club. We're going to crit Mikhail for 40.
Oh, you can't crit me. You can't crit me.
Right.
I have the adamantium plate.
We got a 29 for 23. And we got a 27 for 22.
I want to react to that 27 one.
Okay, so it's going to be an 18, which I think misses.
And take 20 damage, okay.
And it is Velamir's turn.
Can I get a fireball on those two and not Miguel?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That geometry will work. 25. Right. So this one, Mikhail, you are no longer restrained.
Nice.
You're still prone. And even if this one saves, he's going to go away. So, Yule, you are no longer restrained either. His hair.
Freedom!
Anything else from Velamir?
No.
It is Tori's turn.
We're still in initiative. Oh, there's one last
There's
left.
one lying. Did he take fall damage?
He did take falling damage, yes.
Okay.
And with the edge, and then I'm going to shoot him.
Okay, he's prone, but you.
So I just have normal attacks.
Yeah. All right, so both of those miss. Anything
That's
else?
up.
Okay. Well, he stands up. Goes burrowing into the wall there. It is Mikhail's turn.
Mikhail's gonna be pissed, so he's gonna walk right there. I'm gonna sit and wait for him to come up, and as soon as he comes up, I'm gonna grab him by his freaking hair.
Okay.
So I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay. Leonaris, this guy is underground. What are we going to do about him?
I'm going to step back and ready Eldritch Blast for whenever he pops up.
Okay.
Did I say I'm standing on the ground, so he should feel me like just stomping, waiting for him.
You'll not. What about you? What are you going to do about the guy underground?
I'm going to move in the middle, and I'm going to heal the party with Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay. Velamir?
Already a firebolt or Toll Dead.
Okay. Tori, what are you going to do?
I'm going to ready a...
Are you sure that's a correct?
That's the only way I could get it to generate.
Okay, so 20 healing points, right?
Yes.
What is Tori going to do?
Ready a shot if he comes up.
Okay. All right. So anybody with a passive perception of 26 or better will see him when he comes up, and it'll trigger your ready to action. Is there anybody who has a 26 or better passive perception?
No, I have 25.
Okay. So then he is going to step out. He's going to take his first attack. And then that will trigger everybody's ready to action, which may kill him before the second one. So, a 22 for 21 against Miguel, and then that is going to trigger everybody's ready actions.
I have advantage on this one.
So how much did he hit me for?
For 21 bludgeoning.
That means 18. Now, is that magic? Non-magical, right?
It's not magical. That's correct.
Keeping you alive is real hard, Mikhail.
I soak up some serious damage. Okay, so it's my turn, right? I'm gonna freaking pick him up and fly
I
up.
think we need a firebolt from Velimir, right?
So I can see him after he attacks now, then, right?
I'm sorry, what?
I couldn't see him before, but I can see him now.
Yeah, so he comes up
just
behind a
came
rock.
up.
He digs up behind a rock with 26 stealth. And then he attacks once, and that's going to end his stealth. And then before the second attack, everyone's ready to actions will go off. All right, so we got 17. That's 33. And it will trigger all 4 of your Eldritch Blast bolts, by the way.
I'll take it.
Yeah, one casting procs all 4. Yeah, and then he's not going to get his second attack off. He's going to be.
Oh, dude, I was going to grab him by his hair. I was going to grab him by his hair and slam him. Damn.
Right. Are we starting a short rest, or are we still good to go?
You hear what we got here in terms of the spells.
So you will know very easily that these were summoned. Right? These were not just roaming Fey.
Yeah.
Wait,
So how is everybody damaged? Everybody's pretty heavily damaged or somewhat
Doesn't look
damaged?
like it. Just
You and Velimir are the only ones decently damaged.
If you guys can heal Valimir, I can take care of myself.
Is there a place in which we can safely take a short rest?
there doesn't appear to be anything threatening you at the moment.
What, is the environment safe, is what I mean?
Yeah, the winds seem to be pretty tamed at the moment. Yeah.
Then I would like to say
Ritual the hut, so we are protected from the outside environment. You have the Magnificent Mansion, right? As a ritual? No?
Well, Magnificent Mansion isn't a ritual. It's the 7th level spell.
Yeah. Tiny Hut's a ritual, though.
Yeah, Tiny Hut. Still.
Tiny Hut would protect you from the elements. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so let's rest in a tiny hut. So let's roll the hit dice. And 1d10 for everybody. Six. Oh, that's not bad. And hit dice.
There's the hut. There's the hut for us. Right there. 15-foot radius. I think it's 15 foot. Let me make sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 30 across.
Oh, it's only 10-foot radius. Is there? That's okay.
20 across.
So it's more like, it's much more cozy than I thought. And what are we going to do after we finish the short rest here?
We're going to continue what we were doing before, I guess.
All right. Well, as we move out of the tiny hut, we see approaching us are 10. And some of these look familiar. Like you might remember having defeated them back in Bane Cross. But apparently they have been brought back by Arethisia. They are warlocks in her service. And they've said, it just seems fair to give you guys one final chance to turn back, to leave Bane Cross alone. And he is a special creature that you should not be harassing. You've already destroyed his enclave. Why do you have to hound him to death? Why can't you just leave him alone? Leave Brittany alone.
Let my people go. Did it say let my people go?
Should we try to deceive them and say, okay, we'll leave them alone, wait for them to leave, and then keep going?
No, we'll escort you out. Yeah, we'll escort you out so that you have to wait all the way back in through this horrible place.
Why should we show him the same kind of mercy that he wouldn't show any other person?
Because he's not any other person. He is a superior creature. He is favored in a way that is beyond that of a normal creature.
Only with the help of a god or godlike being. I mean, he's not special otherwise.
Yeah, nothing special about him. And there's you guys not offering us anything to even sweeten the deal. Nothing.
What do you want? I mean, Arethisia is an archfey. She can certainly
to get all the freaking hags and hag spawns out of this material plane. That's it. Prime plane out.
I mean, hold on a second. Did we even lower the hut? Because the hut can last for 8 hours, can it?
If you don't lower that, they dispel the hut. I'll just tell you. The hut goes away now. So
I mean, that is a dispel magic spell slot.
Yeah. I mean, they can spin that spell slot if you want them to. I don't have a problem with that.
And that means that we would have to go into the initiative because that's a hostile act.
If that's what you want, we can do that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because these guys are freaking annoying. Last time they attacked us too, so
yeah, we can do that.
I guess we're not talking anymore with them.
Where are they?
Flinging the spells left and right. They should have learned.
Well, they've brought.
Do we have enough?
Oh, I'm sure they did. Dude, Valmir, dude, you just hacked the freaking initiative, don't you?
Oh my god, I cannot roll.
Hey! I'll take it.
This time.
How many things we've fought so far? 3, says we 4.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
I think so.
Just wondering how many more things roughly we'll be fighting.
It's been a long day. Yeah.
I just don't know how far to go all out or not. I'm thinking no. There'll probably be one more.
Well, they said we defeated his enclave, right?
Yeah, last session it was a huge war. And we killed all of them. Thousands.
Thousands?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We killed the leader, and then the rest collapsed. We didn't personally kill thousands.
Thank you.
Yeah, we had an army on our side too. I mean, it wasn't just the 5 of us.
I was like really impressed with the spell slot efficiency. Just kill 1,000
Yeah,
things.
it's the body versus 1,000.
Oh, we're surrounded.
Yeah.
That's why we attacked them, because that's a hostile action. They surround us and dispel our freaking hut. There's no talking there. If they wanted to talk to us, they would leave our hut alone.
And one more.
Well, I mean, they did want to talk to us. They were.
No, they dispelled our hut because we said if we're inside the hut, that's one thing, and they just dispelled it.
They're not going to come up with you inside the hut. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, but the point is they want to talk to us.
Okay, there we go.
So we're in a really good place to put on flight now.
Why? They got range attacks. We just need to mess them up right now. Badly. Ooh. Oh, what kind of rolls are these? They got like plus 13 on initiative?
They
Plus
do.
7.
Plus 7, yeah.
No, there's plus 13 in there.
No.
They have
They
advantage
have
on the roll.
advantage.
Looks
They
like.
have advantage.
Okay, so Velimir, you are first.
What even am I supposed to do? They're all warlocks, aren't they?
They're all warlocks, yes.
Gain invisibility and move. That's it.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Now, Dan, wouldn't the dispelling the hut be a part of their initiative?
Yeah, you still have your hut, sure. I don't have a problem with you having your hut. Okay, I guess. Right, so this one is going to begin casting Dispel Magic. So am I going to do anything about that?
No, I let them waste the turn and the slot.
All right, so Velimir, your greater invisibility is dispelled.
Doesn't have to dispel our hut first.
Why would it have to dispel the hut first? Velimir's not in the hut.
Oh, he's not?
Velimir's right here.
Oh, so he sees Velimir. Wow, that's pretty good.
And so then the next one, he's going to. Sure, he will go ahead and shoot at Velimir. 10, 24 to hit.
Yeah, 24.
Okay, and I need a DC 14 Constitution saving throw from Velimir. Okay, Velimir is stunned. So that's going to be a 26. So we take 3 points of force and 8 points of force. Where's this one? I need to shrink this down. Yeah, so this one's going to have to...
Why the 26? Does he have advantage on attacks?
Yeah, on the second attack, his Eldritch Blast stuns Velimir, so the third one is with advantage.
My God.
Okay, so he's not. That is not going to work. So he's actually going to Misty Step up to here so that he can see Velimir. Yeah, and then he's going to shoot at Velimir 3 times. So we got a 23 for 9, an 18 will miss, and then a 25 for 7. It's Tori's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna hop out of the hut, and then I'm gonna shoot this guy.
You can shoot from the hut. You know that, right?
No,
It's
you
got
can't.
little legs. I thought there was a slits in a hut that let you shoot.
No.
No?
Which one are you shooting at? I'm sorry. This one? Okay. Both of those hit? Yeah. Yeah, so that's going to be 22, 23, 40. Okay. Anything else from Tori?
Nope.
Yulnot's turn.
Wow. And they're all warlocks.
They are warlocks.
Yeah.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Very far away from each other. Which is frustrating. Okay. I will try to... I'm just going to go big, and I'm going to do my level 9 spell slot Storm of Vengeance, so that it cuts off in front of us, so that it should... The edge of the cloud should hit everyone above us.
Okay, so you're putting it like here?
Deep towards the number 1. Yeah. It's got a radius of 300, nearly 400 feet, but I can cast it far away.
Yeah. So you're casting it so it covers all of these guys. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
So we need Constitution saving throws for round 1.
Constitution. Got it.
10 thunder damage or half if they fail. I mean, if they pass, and if they fail, they're deafened for 5 minutes.
And it's a DC 19?
Yes.
Okay. So 10 and deafened. What am I going to use for deafen? I guess I'll use that for deafen. Uh, 10 and deafened. 5. They take half on a success, right?
Correct. Velmir, what's your health at?
62.
So you're hurt pretty bad?
No.
No. Okay. And that'll be the end of my turn as well.
Okay. Oops. right, so this one collapses. Okay, anything else from Yule Knot?
No, no, thank you.
Okay, so this one's going to dispel the tiny hut. And then I guess she'll move out of the storm cloud as well. So I'll move to here and then Misty Step to here. And then shoot at, I guess, someone who hasn't gone. So she'll shoot at Mikhail.
What is he shooting? Like a
Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah.
I believe those all miss.
I'm doing like can't touch this. Ooh.
This
Break out the MC Hammer from the future. Distant future from another plane of existence.
So I'll move here. And
Is that a 9th level spell?
It's an innate ability.
Yes, she'll shoot at Mikhail. Also miss.
Still breaking it down.
Oh, she'll move over here and shoot at Larinus. 22 to hit Larinus.
Yeah.
Okay, for 3 points of force damage, and Larinus needs a Constitution saving throw.
Of Constitution?
14 DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Whoa! Nails it.
Okay.
I'd like to take my reaction at that point.
Okay.
To Misty Escape.
There's a chasm there.
Yeah, it's 60. I can go across.
It's teleport. Yeah, you can go across.
Yeah, it is a teleport.
The way to teleport back. I'm just saying.
I have pretty much all ranged spells, so.
Just kidding.
Anything else from Larinus?
No, that was a reaction.
Okay. Yeah, this one will just run up and shoot at Mikhail. So she crits Mikhail for 13.
No crits.
All right, so she hits Mikhail for 6, and then I need a Constitution saving throw from Mikhail. Okay, and then we got a 24 for 3, and a 22 for 1.
Okay, I'm gonna nerf the 24 with the reaction. I can do that.
Okay, so it's a 20.
20. Oh, still hits. Damn it. I need to make another one.
And this is magic damage, by the way. This is magical force damage.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Why do you need to make another one?
24 hits, right?
Yeah, they only can proc that once a turn.
Oh, once. Okay, never mind then.
That's
Yeah.
what the little brown dot means. Is that they? It's Mikhail's turn.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do here.
So you took a total of 10 force damage. Is the point? With no other effect.
Yes. Hold on one second. I gotta select my character. And damage, right? So it's to 0. I'm good. Okay, save. Here's what we're gonna do. Animated objects just jump out. All those rocks that we shattered, you know, that
Yeah,
were
there's
like
lots of objects
around us.
Gotcha. There's lots of objects around.
So we're gonna oh, where the heck is it? Level 9. So that gives... How many is that? What is it? Animated objects, level 9. That means gives extra 2 for each level above 6. 6, 7, 8, and 9. So extra 8. So if we get... How many tiny objects does it animate?
It's extra 2 for each above 5th.
Yeah, so 6, 7, 8, and 9th.
Okay,
So that's
I heard you say above 6th.
Oh, no, 6th and above, sorry. Yeah. How many tiny objects does it animate?
Tiny...
I think it's 8.
That's 10, and then an extra 8 would be 18.
18, yeah, 18 tiny objects. So they're gonna like attack this guy first, and then if we need to, then next time they will move.
Okay.
So do I need to roll them? Oh,
Yeah, you need to make 18 attack rolls.
oh man, that's gonna
Have
be
fun.
yeah. Well, I can make a macros for next subsequent round. Would they get +8 to hit? Right?
Yes.
18.
Looking for armor class 14. So what are you looking for?
There you go. So let's count which ones hit. So first one misses. Third hit. Fourth misses. Hit.
3.
Hit. Miss. Hit.
4 of them missed, right? So that's going to be
4 of the, yeah. 4 or 5?
a 6 or
14.
better hits, right? They're +8
Yeah,
to
6
hit.
or better.
Yeah, and you need to hit armor class 14. So a 6 or better hit. So 4 of them missed.
So now we need to do a 14d4, right?
14d4
D4 plus 4.
plus
Plus
52?
56.
56. 14d4 plus 56. Okay. All right. So that one's eliminated.
Whoa.
Anything else with Mikhail?
I'm just breaking it down. I'm still dancing, by the way.
All right. Well, we're shooting at Mikhail. We know that. Where's this going? Okay. So, oops. We're going to get to right there with Missy Step. And we will shoot at Mikhail. None of those are
miss.
Mikhail.
Yep.
Awareness's turn.
Okay, I want to aim a fireball roughly... Wrong tooltip. Roughly here to get the 3 of them in that triangle. So that's... should hit all of them.
Someone's going to cast counter spell. Actually, I'm sorry. This one's going to cast counter. This one's
At what level?
Well, what
It
level
has
are
to
you?
be 5th or higher to dispel, otherwise they have to roll.
Okay, they are casting it at.
Whatever their max level is, because
they're
they have
casting
to
it at
cast
6th
it.
level.
6th?
Yes.
They don't have a 6th level.
Or I'm sorry, 5th level. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough to negate it.
Yeah,
Remember,
sorry,
they're warlocks, so they have to cast at max level.
Yeah, it's 5th level. Yeah. They have a 6th level spell, but it's a 5th. But they only have 5th level slots. Yeah.
Lots, yeah. They cannot use their spell, 6th level spell, to dispel.
Anything else from Larinus?
Nothing else I can really do. I'll step back slightly.
Okay. Velimir is stunned, but not anymore. Okay, so this one, let's see if he recharged. He is going to attack Mikhail. Okay, armor class 23 to hit Mikhail.
That hits.
Okay, for 9 force.
The
We need a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration.
correct. The advantage on that.
Okay.
10 or better.
Right. Where's this guy?
The rest of the miss.
Let's see. I guess this one's going to come here. All right, we're going to shoot at Tori.
Haha, they give up on me.
Miss.
It is Tori's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the one that just shot at me.
Okay, that's going to kill her. Anything else from Tori?
Nope.
Yulnot's turn.
The one that's left in it will take 1d6 acid damage, as will every other item and creature in the cloud. So I'm sorry, any squirrels and such. So just 4 acid damage.
Okay.
And then I will attack this one right there. Moving. Yes, I'll do it.
The bubble thing, the hut is gone.
Yeah, I'm just deciding if I want to risk my life or not.
Would you take damage just by stepping into the storm?
No, only on my turn. So I do 9 damage to that one, and it's pulled right next to me.
Okay.
And I end my turn.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to shoot Mikhail. 23 to hit Mikhail.
That hits.
Okay. DC 14 constant.
I don't have my reaction back yet, right? I get my reaction on my turn, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, let me roll.
Okay, so you're stunned, which I think is going to interrupt concentration. So the animate objects will drop. And then we've got a 26 for 4 and a 24 for 9.
9. So that is
I guess this one will provoke from Yule if you have a weapon that can hit.
Not equipped. I didn't think about it. I didn't think I'd get within melee range.
Yeah, then it's going to shoot at Yule. 11, 7, and a 21.
21 hits.
Can you make an unarmed strike as an opportunity attack or no?
I'm sorry?
you can.
Yeah, you could.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to
So
use
is
your...
it just a D2? No, I want to keep my reaction.
Yeah. All right, so you take 9 points and a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
9. Please. No.
Okay, so you're stunned. And that's going to be in effect until the end of her next round, just so you know. The duration.
So it's like every time they hit you with the Eldritch Blast, you get stunned?
No, see those little yellow dots, that means they've used it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It can recharge on their turn. Right, so I think this one, yeah, she's going to shoot at the guy. She's going to shoot at McGale. 23 for 1, and then a 21 for 7. She's going to try to stun somebody who's not. She's going to shoot at Velimir again. 16. She crits for 11, and then a DC 14 Constitution saving throw from Velimir. Right, so Velimir is stunned until the end of her next turn. Where is this one? Okay, so let's see if she recharges. She does not recharge. So she's just going to shoot at McHale. 26 for 4 against McHale. McHale's stunned. And then she's going to...
I'm not stunned anymore.
At the end of her turn, you will no longer be stunned. That's right.
I have my reaction now. Yes.
No, not until the end of her turn, you don't. Right,
Come on, I get unstunned on my turn, right? End of my turn?
No, at the end of her turn, the stun ends. Yeah. So at the end of this one's turn, you will no longer be stunned. Right, so she's going to shoot at Tori. She crits Tori for 16, and then Tori needs a
disadvantage.
Say again? Oh, disadvantage.
I have, yeah.
All right, so 21 to hit Tori.
Yeah.
All right, so for 10, and then a DC 14 Constitution save. All right, and
18 hits me for 2.
Okay. And it is Larinus's turn.
Okay, I'm going to make Eldritch Blast attacks to try to push some of these warlocks into the storm.
The storm, it disbanded because I lost concentration.
Oh, is that a concentration spell?
Yeah.
Concentration spells at 9th level, they usually don't have a lot of them don't have concentration. I guess True Polymorph does for a while anyway. Okay.
Nope, it's concentration.
All right. So what is Larinus going to do?
I will not attempt to push, but I will still use Eldritch Blast attacks. Are any of them bloodied or no?
Doesn't look like any of them.
One of them is going to die right now, and because the angel is pissed off, so one of them is going to die.
Okay, I'm just going to attack this one with 4 Eldritch Blast attacks.
Okay.
Push him in the chasm.
I'm on the wrong side to push anyone.
Oh, yeah,
Arm has 14 is what you're looking for, just so you know.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
All hit.
I am going to push it 40 feet.
So that's 21 and 17. Okay. All right. So you push her lifeless body back 40 feet.
Sure, I'll go with that.
Anything else from Larinus?
I will trigger another charge of wild magic.
Oh, yeah.
Please don't turn into a plotted plant.
18.
Jacob yelling. I know, please.
You grow a long beard made of feathers that remains until you sneeze.
I'm sure that'll remain for this combat.
All right, Velimir's turn. Oh, Velimir's stunned. Gotcha. Well, I think she is going to shoot at, I guess, Velimir. Could be anybody. Velimir's the closest.
Misses.
All those miss.
All miss.
Right, she's going to trigger a wild magic surge as well, though. I forgot they did that. They had that too. Because of their Fey nature. So 55. What is 55? Her hair falls out.
I laugh at her.
Tori's turn.
I'm going to shoot at the person whose hair just fell out.
Okay, look for arm class 14. We got hit.
What's that?
So that's a 24, 47. Down she goes. She had a bad day. Her hair fell out, and then she died. Yule's turn.
I'm stunned.
Oh, okay. All right, so we got lock.
Some of those locks should be dead, right?
Yeah, we have killed 3 of them so far. No, 4 of them. We've gone from 10 down to 6. 10 down to 6. All right, so she is, I guess, going to shoot again at Mikhail. 20 and a 25 to hit Mikhail.
They both hit for 12 damage.
And Mikhail is no longer stunned at that point.
He's gonna take out the punishing stick right now.
Going to shoot at Yule. 20, a 22, and a 16 to hit Yule.
Ouch. 2 of those hit.
Okay, and Yule is no longer stunned.
9, 10, 11.
Actually, I'm gonna react to the 15 one.
Okay.
If I can nerf that attack. 11. Yeah, he misses.
Okay, so you only take.
So he only takes 1 hit.
Yeah, you only take 1 hit there, Yule. Okay, so this one, they don't like the Avenging Angel. She's going to shoot at Mikhail again. All those are going to miss.
That's right.
That's going to not recharge. Well, only 1 person stunned. So she's going to shoot at Velimir. And then Velimir will no longer be stunned. So got 19, a 22, and a 21. And then at the end of her turn, Velimir is no longer stunned. It is Mikhail's turn.
I like this. This guy sitting right here. There's a person right here.
Yes,
Them with the vitriolic sphere.
So you're going to throw in a vitriolic sphere that will affect these 4?
Yes. At the 8th level.
Okay. Need some damage.
Here, 8th level. That is 49 damage. DC 18 dexterity saves. So that's a 20-foot radius. So this is what we're going to do. It's hit this guy.
So it's 50, it's 32, and then another 18, right?
This guy. Is this guy. Right. So this, I can target this 4, right? Right here. Bottom 4.
Yes, Anything else from Mikhail?
And I'm going to move up.
Okay.
Here. Done.
Okay, so I need DC 14 wisdom saves from Mikhail, Yule, and so she's casting a spell. She's casting fear.
I'm going to counterspell.
Who's going to counterspell?
What's the range? 60 feet. I don't think I'm in range. I'm not going to counterspell.
Oh, okay. All right, so I need a...
Wait, which one is it?
This one,
It's
right?
this one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. not in range.
So I need a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw from
Correct.
Mikhail, Yule, and Tori.
Oh, dude, I rolled 1. That's horrible.
Okay. So Mikhail is frightened of her. Larinus' turn.
Okay, 2 Eldritch Blasts each on the bloodied ones. Left first 2, right second 2.
Okay.
You got 5, right? 5 Eldritch Blasts at 17?
I get 4. And the 13 one I'm going to augment with my once a day plus 10 from the magic item.
Okay.
The Hedos
item.
item.
All right. So she's going to die. And 24 is going to kill her as well. All right. They're all dead.
And I'm going to step closer.
Belamir's turn.
I think Belmir's stunned.
No, he's not stunned.
Just joking.
On that one, okay.
DC 10 con save.
All right, so you're no longer feared, Dale. Anything else from Belamir?
No.
All right, Tori's turn.
Oh, Tori's
I'm going to shoot at this one.
Which
I
one?
really like this.
Which one were you shooting?
The one closest to Valimir.
Okay, that one dies.
I really like this foresight.
Yeah, Foresight's not.
Yeah, dude, Foresight is really
Yule's
bad.
turn.
I will get to this side, so behind her, and will thunderclap.
Okay. All right, so she's going to take 15, and that is going to finish her off.
Huzzah!
You just slapped her to death. That's just rude.
Okay, so what are we going to do now?
We need a long rest. I think we kind of drained a lot of resources right here. I'm going to check the bodies because they had some serious magic items in there. So
I'm going to teleport over the chasm using Dimension Door, unless there is a part of the chasm off map that is short enough to jump over.
It's only 20, 25 feet deep, so you can just climb down and go over. Yeah, there's no hazard.
Okay.
Outside of
Great,
combat,
I'll just do that.
Okay.
I'd like to.
check the bodies for some magic items because they had some sick magic in there.
Okay, so as we are searching for them, for this right here.
I have a question as well. Were we able to figure out what the green vapor was inside those last enemies with the big hair?
They're summoned.
They were summoned because they didn't leave anything physically behind. They just evaporated when they were reduced to 0 hit points.
They're sent back to their native material. Yeah.
Okay, so as we are searching through these things in the aftermath, a group of banshees come moving through. I need 6 Constitution saving throws. You're looking for a DC 14. I think is what I'm going to make sure. DC 13.
We need a paladin.
DC 13. And we've got to make 6 of these, just so you know, because they're 6 banshees come in, wail, and then move away.
We should have one person do all of theirs and then another person do all of theirs.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. as soon as you...
So it's 6 each.
Yes.
I failed one.
Yeah, if you fail one,
Yeah, I failed one too.
if you fail one, you go to 0 hit points. So we need
Good
someone.
boy.
Now we need someone who passes all 6 of them. Is the point?
Yeah, I failed one. You said DC 13 or 14?
13. DC 13.
I missed it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do mine. Oh, I fell. Oh wait, no, I have advantage. Oh, do I have to do?
Oh.
Is there a point of me doing the rest of them?
No, once you
No.
fail one, you go to 0.
You go to 0.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, did we have anybody fail? Did anybody?
No.
No, everyone failed at least one. Okay.
But
I'd say, yeah, nobody's going to succeed on that con save, dude. 6 in a row
I don't know.
without advantage.
And then, right. So then we need someone to stabilize. Would be the next. So we need a set of death saves until someone
Death
stabilizes. Yeah.
Death saves.
It'd be great if someone rolled a 20.
I'd die.
Oh crap!
Two.
So are we just getting team killed?
We got with TPK'd.
Banshees are weird. They're only a CR2. And they have that weird. Is it CR4 maybe? Yeah, CR4. They're only a CR4, and they have this just horrific ability.
Ah!
There's one.
There's one. All right. So
Oh, but we're
Yulmot,
dead. We don't have a resurrection.
well, Yulmot wakes up on a second death save. He can
Yeah.
probably get to everybody in time to get a good berry inside of everybody.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
Jesus.
All right. So now we definitely need a rest.
Yeah, long
Hold on,
rest.
I can just I'll bonus action to my
So-
Master of-
It says banshees only get 1 whale a
That's
day.
good.
If there's 6, how did they get 6 each and not 6 total?
Yeah, there were 6 total.
It's area effect.
There were 6 banshees, and it's an area of effect. Everyone within range of their whale has to make the death save. Or has to make the Constitution save.
All right, people.
Or within 30 feet, yeah. All right, so now we start a rest. What were you going to do, Valamir?
I guess it's at the end of the session anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, there's one more event. A bunch of orcs
then
come out to meet us. I want to know what our intention is.
Before they come there, can I do something?
Yes,
Let's go Master Magic to learn Mass Heal and just heal a little.
Oh, mass heal? Okay. Let's go to.
Mass heal just heals like, I think, what?
750.
Whoa.
Yeah, so these 5 orcs come trouncing out from behind and looks like they were on patrol or somehow learned of your position here and have come to interview you. And so this is, we have deliberately chosen this spot because no one else would want it. What is it why are you here? We have never, history has shown us that Massel, everybody gets 80 hit points. Is that right?
Oh, sorry, 700.
Oh, 700 divided by 5 would be
140.
140.
Yeah, everybody gets full health.
Well, unless you have
Also
more than
cures
140.
diseases and
Yeah.
I have 77, so
Yeah, I'm at 118, so I'm at full health.
Does anyone speak Orc?
These guys speak common. Or Larian, at least.
It's always nicer to speak to them in their own language.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, and actually, does anyone speak Orc? That's a good question. Because
I don't.
Okay.
I speak Celestial and Abyssal.
How do you communicate with other PCs?
Common.
Okay, so you speak...
I speak Common and then two other ones.
All right, gotcha.
Celestial and Abyssal.
All right, so yeah, so these guys, they're like, we are Uriah's children. Uriah is our mother. So does anybody have a good history, I guess?
Yeah.
All right, so Uriah is a witch that is considered to be a fable. There is no information of her that is concurrent with human civilization. She's like a fable from thousands of years ago. She was supposed to have been a powerful witch who was already established here when humans arrived. It's kind of a boogeyman type thing. And these orcs are claiming to be her children, her charges.
So she was an orc?
No, she was a witch. She was some sort of a hag.
Is it Witcher race?
She was supposed to, the description matches some sort of hag.
Alright.
And then brewers are hags who would normally be found here in the north. But it is hard to believe that an orc enclave would be able to live in this. I mean, this is just a horrible, horrible place with banshees and cold blasts. And, I mean, yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that these guys would be able to live here on their own.
Your mother sounds nice.
She has protected us for many, many generations. We can't even remember a time when she wasn't. She didn't provide for us.
How are you?
Chris, are you going downstairs? Can you get me a glass of water with ice, please?
Are we what? What was Valmir?
How are you her daughters?
I'm gonna ask them if they will, give us a shelter. I'll give them a blessing.
What would be why? So first of all, we want to know why you're here.
It's cold outside. That's why we're here.
Well, that's the reason we're here. Because this desolate, blisteringly cold environment protects us from intruders.
I know, and we're not intruding. We're asking for a shelter.
Okay, why don't you just turn around and go back to someplace where it's more hospitable?
Because there's banshees wailing, and there's cold outside, and we're weary travelers, so we're just asking for a shelter.
Literally every 5 steps we take, we get attacked by something. Yeah. We can't go back even if we wanted to.
Well,
so if you can give us a shelter tonight, then we will give you blessing and leave in the morning before you guys wake up.
What sort of blessing would you offer?
I will sleep with one of your mothers to bless them with my.
Wow.
I'm an angel. I'll show them I'm an angel. I'm a celestial being. Did I roll a persuasion?
Okay.
I'm sure they need the genetic refreshment. They've been stuck up here all by themselves. They're inbreeding probably.
Or just not doing anything.
How do we know that they're not enemies of the big bad?
That's good.
32 persuasion, dude.
Okay, so within their village, Uriah's Respite, they are a small community, and from time to time, those from the outside who have come in have provided the necessary genetic diversity to keep their culture from being, I don't know what you'd call it, degenerative. So if you are offering to contribute to their gene pool, they do need to refresh that they do need outside genetic material. They need folks to come in and father.
I just need a really dark room.
Yeah, but they don't want just the one of you though, right? They would like to see all the males in the party contribute to that effort.
Oh.
Hey, come on, take one for the team, guys. Come on.
I'm making myself infertile.
Whoa.
You have no interest in producing a half orc?
Really?
Come on. One for the team. We're freezing out here.
Orc females look like.
What do orc females
I imagine many of them are pleasant.
You know what they say, like, all cats are dark in the black.
Yeah. I mean,
all cats are black in the dark.
They are offering to give you a shelter from this inhospitable...
Really dark room?
Yeah. They're giving you shelter from this inhospitable environment, and all you have to do is agree to sleep with one of the orc females and hopefully produce a half orc in return.
An illusion on, like, my chosen one to make her look like, an angel or something.
I'm going to mind wipe myself after I do it.
Well,
how do you know that you won't be consumed in the process?
Okay, so here's the
Hey, we're gonna be consumed outside, so
you could make
a way to go.
You could make a persuasion check to avoid it if you were like, no, I'm not going to do that.
I don't oppose to it. But...
Oh, okay. What about let's see. Are you male or female?
I'm unfortunately male.
So are you opposed to potentially fathering a half-orc offspring with the Uriah's children?
Or dying out here in the cold.
You are?
Or dying out here in the cold.
So, yeah, would you...
You don't want druid DNA?
All right, so I guess, yeah, if you don't want to, they will... As long as at least some of you are coming in, yeah, that's fine. That actually was what you needed to make the persuasion check, Omari, was if you didn't want to father a half orc, right?
Okay. No, then I'm on board, man. Okay. I'm just like, I want to get in one bed.
All right, so then they will. So what it is there is a verdant valley nestled inside this horrible wasteland. The valley is only about 1,500 feet across, but they have fruit groves and farmland. It is amazingly hospitable. Seems like it might be under the effect of some sort of natural phenomenon, like some sort of hot springs that are keeping it warm, but more likely there's a control weather that is in place to keep it perpetually verdant. Yeah, and that is Uriah's Respite.
You don't need to do that.
And we're kind of running short on time, so I'm going to summarize the rest. Within Uriah's Respite, there is a Brewhare, which is a type of hag named Uriah, and she has a cave that none of the orcs are allowed to go into, but they will report that Bane Cross, I mean, they don't know who he is. They just know he was an outsider who matches the description of Bane Cross. But Bane Cross did arrive earlier in the day and entered that cave and has not been seen since. And that is where we will pick up next turn. We will be in Uria's respite, deciding what we're going to do about Bane Cross in that cave.
A question. So I just asked the orcs. So does Uria have a allegiance to the archfey in some way, or
right? So
we need to find out.
Yeah. So what you will discover just from interacting with the orcs there is that she is their only deity. They have no pantheon. Right? They worship her as the all provider for their every need. If there's ever a time when the fruit trees fail or something like that, she is able to provide them with good berries to get them through. There are about there are less than 100. There are only about around 90 of the orcs in Uria's respite. So it's not like a huge city, right? It's just a small tribe of orcs who she has provided for since before humans arrived. And then they in turn worship her and protect her and provide her with the entertainment, and then sometimes she might send them out on specific missions, but that is like a once in a generation type thing. Otherwise they live comfortably and happily under her blessing.
But do all hags have some kind of relation to the archfey? What's the main one called?
Arethisia. Arethisia is the one who created them.
Yeah, do they still have a connection with them? Like all of them, almost, or specifically Uria?
Well, yes. So Uria would have to trace her lineage back to Fey created by Arethisia, but exactly why she is not like other hags is unclear. Because other hags, they live to terrorize communities. They don't provide for them. They don't. But the orcs seem to be aware of Uria, and she is a protective figure for them, and they don't have any knowledge beyond what's in Uria's respite. They don't know any of Uria's early history or anything.
Oh, okay.
Is there any way I could commune with Queen Titania to get more information on Uria?
Yes, you could. So Uria, right? So here's the history of the hags in Dimgaard. The hags first migrated into Dimgaard in serious numbers, and by serious numbers I mean like dozens, right? So because there just aren't a lot of hags. At the same time that the first wave of humans arrived, and the humans arrived in the thousands, and the hags saw an opportunity to subvert the humans to dominate all of Dimgaard, and not only to dominate all of Dimgaard, but to dominate them in a way that would be cruel and vicious and suppress all the other races, because humans were greedy and petty and superstitious, and hags saw that as a great opportunity for them to. However, Uria was way predated that. She came long before the humans ever arrived. And for whatever reason, she had an affinity for orcs, and not in a bad way. She just liked orcs. She admired them for reasons that are unknown to anybody except for her at this point. And when the humans arrived, she took a group of orcs and said, "Well, I'm just going to get them up out of the way. Right, I'm going to take a group of my favorite orcs, and we're just going to go up where no one will ever bother us." And we will just live in this happy little enclave where, they will worship me in a manner that I choose, and I will protect them from the hazards of these incoming humans. And that's how Uriah wound up here in the frozen north with a group of orcs. And brewers are well known to be able to control weather, right? They are naturally cold inclined, but they can control weather beyond just making it frigid. So Uria is something of an oddball even within hags, because she's apparently benevolent towards these orcs.
Interesting.
Any other questions before we head into the retrospective here? I've got a few minutes and some things I want to bring up if we do. So you should prepare for a few days of downtime while you recover, right? For what we're going to do with the cave. We're not going to have to. We're going to at least want to recover our resources and do a little investigation, which could involve like getting back a simulacrum or something like that. I don't know. You might want, if you're not happy with your 9th level spell, Foresight seems pretty good to me, but if you wanted a different 9th level spell, right, you could change that out. Things like that.
Did we level up?
Yes. Oh yeah. Let me paste that.
So we're level 18.
Yeah, we'll
right?
be level 18. There's enough XP. I don't think it's going to surprise you to know that there's enough XP in here for 17th level. It was but there's something I want to bring up that is kind of weird about this. Where to go to? We're in Fey Secrets. That's right.
Yeah, I get a 9th level spell now. Hello.
Just think quickly about True Polymorph. What's stopping me from just doing objects into creature and just having a 9 creature follow me every day and just make an army?
There's the XP from this, by the way. Ignore that treasure recommendation, though. That's not right. That's a carryover from last episode. I don't think there's anything to keep you from that, Josh.
It's a bit broken. So I could just make 20 clay golems. They're not going to betray me, presumably, like some other creatures might.
Right? Yeah. You make 20 absolutely loyal constructs so 40,000 is the XP span to go from 17 to 18th level. So we should be in fine shape there. So here's an interesting thing. So the original intent, whenever I was building this, was just going to be the warlocks. We were actually going to go all the way into Uriah's Respite. We were going to start investigating Uriah's Respite. But I knew that Arethisia would send her warlocks again because it's been long enough for her to reconstitute them and send them back in. Right, so warlocks have this weird ability. Right, so they are CR4. Right, so that means that you have 2 per PC at 17th level for a medium encounter. But each one of them can conjure a CR6 Fey. So you got a CR4 that can conjure a CR6 Fey. So instead of there being 1 Chorid per PC, there's actually supposed to be, if you just say, oh, well, I'm just going to go off of the 2 Fey or the 2 Warlocks per PC, there should have been, then you can end up with 2 CR6s, Chorids per PC, which is just weird. It's just and it breaks the encounter budgets. But then, even more to the point, each one of these Chorids can summon an Earth type elemental up to CR7. So you start with a CR4 Warlock of the Archfey. You bring in a Chorid with less armor, so that he's easier to hit. And now you're at, and then you can bring in. Each one of those can conjure elementals. It's a weird chain. Yeah, it's just a weird.
That is really bizarre.
Yeah, those all come out of Volos, and it seems like I'm sure that's a fringe case that they never considered. But it's a weird summoning chain that can end up because then. So like those were Gale of Doors. They were like slightly modified Gale of Doors to just sort of look like boulders instead of. But you could, and then so the Gale of Doors, each one of those can animate up to 2 other boulders. Right. So you could end up. Right. So with a party of 5, you could end up with 2, 3, 6. You can end up with 30 Gale of Doors as the opening encounter there, which is it's just not going to happen. Of course, no one's going to do that. But if you just look at the way those two, if you look at the way the Warlocks of the Archfey are structured, it's just kind of it's really kind of silly. I don't know if silly is the right word. It's not well thought out, I don't think. Anyway. But that was
so all of that was from the same source.
Yeah. So what had happened was the Warlocks were sent by Arethisia. They conjure their Chorids and say, "We want you to conjure some elementals, send them in, and then within an hour after the elementals are done, you guys need to go attack because they're only there for an hour, right?" So the elementals attack, then the summoned Chorids attack, and then the Warlocks come in and say, "Have you?" They don't necessarily have to attack. Like there might be some negotiation involved there at that point if you wanted to. But yeah, the Chorids and the elementals are summoned and they attack. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of hard to negotiate with the Warlocks because they're there to either tell us to leave or fight us.
Yeah, it would be. I don't know how you would negotiate a. Yeah, you might be able to do some sort of a deception with the Warlocks, but I don't think you're going to be able to persuade them or intimidate them. Yeah, because but there might be some deceptions you could construct. Yeah.
Well, how? Like they have to escort us out. Remember how we said like we can deceive them, like to, and you said now they will escort you out. So we're like, we're gonna come back and we're gonna be saying where we started. Because remember, our Warlock tried to see if we can deceive them and tell them like, "Oh yeah, we will leave him alone," and then. But you said that they will escort us back to the
right
enclave.
Yeah, I don't know how.
So you can't even deceive them.
I don't know how you would do it. I'm just saying that there might be that I haven't thought of. Yeah, probably you're going to have the most likely. No, not probably not. The most likely thing is you're going to have to fight them. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
but sometimes people are really clever. Sometimes people think of things that I don't consider. Right? That's always nice when that.
So what you're saying is that we're not clever?
No, I would
just kidding.
Just the opposite. In fact, I would say
just kidding.
Yeah, Josh is particularly good at finding ways that surprise me. And so is
Nick.
Nick.
There are a few ones which are good.
Yeah, I sometimes I will have an expected path, right? But usually I try to avoid that. I try to just present it in a way that makes sense, and then I like to be surprised by the players. Yeah, that's what's entertaining for me is whenever players come up with something clever that I hadn't thought of. Yeah. All right. So, did anybody want to make any observations or comments? Ways to improve?
Just the thing about, at least for me in D&D in general, combat is so slow.
There are ways to speed that up.
Combat is slow
compared to other systems. That it's just,
dude. This
10 minutes without doing a thing.
Yeah, I mean there are ways to speed that up. So, for example, if I were to give up the individual initiative for the creatures, right? So that all creatures of the same type went at the same time, that speeds things up significantly.
Yeah.
But it also, I have found that it makes things much harder. Yeah.
Much more deadly, because instead of just having somebody doing like 20 damage and then some players going and another thing going, if you have multiple of the same creatures, it's like, you have 4 creatures that are each doing 20 damage going at once.
Right, and there's no opportunities for players to interweave. So, for example, cutting words, right? You're only ever going to get that once, right? You're not going to be able to get that and then recharge and get it again. Yeah, it's just having them go on the same initiative makes it much harder for the PCs for sure. Yeah. But that does speed up combat. But in fact, you can move completely away from the battle map if you want to, and that dramatically speeds up combat if you just go completely theater of the mind.
Yeah,
That is true.
it has on occasions, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I do try it occasionally, and
I think this works most of the times, if not all of them. I like it because for one, I can just ask you, what can I like? Can I do this? And you tell me yes or no or how much, and I'm just like, okay, that's good.
So I prefer theater of mind, like heavily prefer theater of mind. But I find that particularly players who are accustomed to playing online much prefer a battle map. And
I did, I think, to a certain point. Now I don't really care.
well, we can
See, the battle map is like really, really helpful on the area effect spells.
I think it's the opposite.
Really?
Yeah,
Well-
it's so much easier if you can. Jan can just say, "Oh yeah, you can probably get like 4 of them." Then, but that's great. And I'll do it.
Well, here's the deal. So on a battle map, you are often going to end up being able to include more people than you are because in theater of the mind, you're usually using approximations. And that the way that approximation usually works is if you have an AOA of 10 feet to 30 feet, like a cone or a sphere or whatever, you're going to include like 2 to 4. So you usually just like, roll a die like 2 and then 50-50. It's going to be 3 or 4, right? And so, but you can look at a battle map and you can see that precisely. You're like, oh, if I move here, I know I can include 5, right? So there are lots of times that the battle map, but there's a big sacrifice in gameplay for that because it's a lot. It's like you're saying, Josh. It's a lot easier. Like, how many can I include with my fireball? And you say, oh, it looks like you're going to be able to include 3, right? As opposed to saying, well, I'm going to move over here and I can get 4 or 5. That's just going to be a lot slower. It's going to be,
That's true.
But a lot of players prefer to be able to take that agency and be able to move their token and have much more granular.
Yeah. That's for sure. But for one thing, I just find that it kind of shuts me off to the point where unless something's going to happen soon, I'm just going to wait, and I'm not constantly thinking about what I'm going to do.
Okay. Well, I will try to weave in. I will try to set things up that are more conducive to theater of the mind, and we'll see how we like it.
It's just a personal opinion rather than something I, wish to include in.
Yeah, I mean, and we don't have to. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. We can switch back and forth as we are inclined, right? Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Anything else we want to talk about?
There's nothing about playing. I find it hard to know when to start using my resources.
That's the fun of high-level play.
Yeah.
And by fun, I mean torture.
I'm just ultra conservative, so I'll just never use anything. if I can, like, I have an 8th and a 9th left. I thought, that'll be the next thing. I'll use it then instead.
I would say 9:15 is a good time to start.
Yeah.
I've kind of like gauged it pretty good. Like by the end of the session, I'm almost completely out of the spells. Like I have maybe 3 spells left.
Yeah, so that brings up a good point. Does it feel balanced? I mean, I felt like this was challenging, but without being. The banshees are tough. I'm gonna have to do something about the banshees.
Here's the thing, like banshees, if you don't have somebody, like if you have a warrior with a foresight on, this warrior has a high constitution, has a con proficiency, and with the foresight will roll with advantage, right? That is the like and to roll 6, 13 and above with the advantage is within the reason. But if you don't have a warrior with a foresight, 6 con saves, guaranteed one of them is going to be below 13.
Well, yeah, that encounter seemed frankly way too different from all the other hazards. All the other hazards don't have the same potential to do as much damage and kill the party. It doesn't seem
It's
balanced.
that and plus if you think about it, they're not just gonna like drive by whale and just leave, right? You're gonna see banshees coming at you.
Well, I think you could accept that, like, it's a trial and you have to overcome it. And I think this goes with the issue with 5e high-level play is that people put their stats into their best stuff. Like, I have 5 for wisdom and 5 for dex, but you really want to spread out. I only have a +2 for con, which is probably higher than average for the party. But if players more accurately balanced out their characters rather than being better at one thing, those kind of tests are easier to fight. Like I'm a level 18 character and I have a -2 strength. If I ever have to do a strength saving throw, I'm dead.
Well, I'll give you an example. I'm a bard, right? I'm a lore bard, so I get the bonus on my save, ability checks for non-proficient stuff, which includes the saves. So my saves are really good. My strength is 15, my dexterity is 10, my constitution is 14, my charisma is 20, and my intelligence is up high, like 12 something, like wisdom is 14. So I have pretty balanced stats, right? It is really hard to make 6 con saves in a row. And I am proficient in constitution saves.
Yeah. Well, if you had if it was quite high and they had it, but I mean, there's 5 of us, so I mean, the chances that one of us is going to get up, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you have like 6 rolls, one of them is going to be.
No, what I'm trying to say is because there's 5 of us, that one is probably going to succeed, and one did.
No, all of us failed, and then one succeeded on a death save.
Yeah, we had a 20 on the death save.
Yeah. That's still fine.
It's not balanced to the other hazards. That's the problem. It's not even remotely balanced to the other hazards. The statistical likelihood of death is so much higher.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like at our level, the encounter should be a, let's say, legendary dragon, right? In a legendary dragon situation, like let's say legendary red dragon, for 18th level characters, legendary dragon is a hard encounter, right? It's a deadly encounter. That means somebody, at least half of the party will die, and all of the resources will be gone. That banshee is higher than that deadly encounter, because against legendary dragon with the high likelihood. Against the 6 banshee whales, 6 people will die. That's it.
Oh, but no one died.
Yeah, all of us died.
No one died.
Everyone was unconscious.
Yeah, everybody went unconscious, and then one of us rolled it.
Then one of us got.
Yeah, but everyone went unconscious compared to every other hazard. We lose some amount of HP versus insta unconscious and some people close to death.
Thing, like if you compare it to the legendary dragon encounter,
also 6 rolls compared to 1 on the hazard.
Exactly.
It's just like the likelihood, the math does not add up to make it balanced compared to the other hazards.
If you roll d20 with the average modifier +2, is your mean. And you know what the mean is, right? So statistically, you're going to fail. Because your DC is 14.
13. It was a 13, but yeah. So you're gonna fail a death save if you're only a +2. I mean, you're gonna fail the save against the banshee if you're only a +2 50% of the time. So 6 of those would be 0.5 to the 6th power. The probability.
You're gonna when you roll 6, then a 2 statistical what do you call that? Is the freaking thing? It was like
so if you have a +2 modifier,
what separates you from mean?
If you have a
+2, really.
I have to go. I have to teach tomorrow. Yeah. It was a wonderful game.
Good luck.
All right, see you next week.
Thank you very much.
See you next week. So if you have a +2 modifier to your Constitution save, and you have to make 6,
You're gonna fail.
You have a 1.5%
fail.
chance of succeeding. Yeah.
The statistical probability, because
So
statistical
it's a
probability.
much lower chance of succeeding, and the penalty for failure is a lot higher. Which, okay, fine, it's a banshee; it can do that. But those two things combined are just imbalanced.
And
I think it's like what top 2.5% and bottom 2.5% are not considered because they're outside of the realm of possibility. So we are at the 1.5%.
Okay, yeah. I remember the concept you're talking about from my stats class way back when.
It's not gonna. It's like you're destined to fail. You know what I mean? Yeah, you might have like 1 out of the 100 sessions succeed,
if you
but
have a
every
if you have a
99 will fail.
if you have a +5 modifier to Constitution, you're only going to succeed on 6 successive DC 13 Constitution saves 7.5% of the time. That's with +5.
Statistical, yeah. And that's why I said if you have a warrior with a foresight, now you're getting into the because warrior will have a high constitution, plus will have a proficiency bonus, and with the foresight you'll get an advantage, and they will succeed half the time.
Actually, yeah, with Garrett, I couldn't actually fail that.
Yeah. Or if you have a paladin.
Yeah,
if you have a paladin,
I had a luckstone, I had proficiency and a +5.
Or if you have a paladin, level 18 paladin.
Yeah. So the lowest I can roll on the die is a 1, so that'd be 12. Sorry, 13. Yeah, 13.
So it's just I'm saying like it's gotta be like really specific party to overcome that. Otherwise, like 99% of the
if you had a death ward or something like that.
Advantage on a death save.
Oh yeah, death ward. Yeah, I think that, or half orc. Yeah.
Oh, half orc. Yeah, half orc will survive that, and death ward will survive that because death ward brings you down to 1 point.
Although, so how many did they all do it at the same time? So
yeah.
So would it not be successive rather than if it was successive? It would be so much worse.
Well, if they do it all at the same time, then you just need 1 con save.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Time, you just need 1. Because they're instantaneously doing it at the same time.
That's not how that works.
Well, then what's the difference if they do it consecutively or not?
Well, they could wait for you to fail, and then do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again. But they're not doing that.
No, they're just
so your death ward could proc on the first one, then they wait. Oh, they see the death ward procced, and then they do it again and again. But they're not. They just do all of them. You still have to roll for all of them because that's just how that works.
But that's such a niche situation. I'm like the whole point of criticizing this was just to say that it's in a general situation not balanced compared to the other hazards.
Yeah, I agree. It's really hard, like really hard. But
yeah,
I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing.
We've done that one a few times.
Yeah, you would have
Like,
to have you'd have to have a specific set of not, and there are several, but there would have to be things in place to protect against that type of thing.
Yeah.
Right. It's not something that your typical party is going to face successfully. Yeah. So I'll have to rework that.
It's not. Yeah. As I said, it's just when you think about it, like, you know, just compare it to the like at same level. What's the hardest encounter? And that's the legendary red dragon.
Unless you changed it so that rather than
no. So anytime you get anytime you get 16th level or above, anything that's relying upon physical damage is not going to be a real challenge. I mean, in the end, unless you just grind. I mean, by the end of the 6th event, it might be, but not until then. Right. The things that destroy that hurt a party at 16th and above are things like dominate person, where you take a member of the party and right, and then or magic jar, or you have things like the
lair actions, legendary actions, all of that just mess up the resource management completely.
But if you just have something like a legendary adult dragon, probably a 16th level party is going to deal with that pretty well, because they're just relying upon
their
damage.
lair.
They're just relying upon damage.
That's not true.
I mean, they might impose blindness or poison or something, but in the end, the only way they're going to eliminate the party is through damage. And 16th level PCs and above, damage is not the thing that's going to really challenge them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unless like the boulders or the warlocks, even, where you have they're just really a deficit in action economy. Where you're like, well, we are 5 PCs and we're facing 15 actions against us each round. Then that can be challenging.
Look at this way: when you walk into the red dragon's lair, like the legendary leg dragon's lair, you hit by frightful presence to start with. You have to deal with that, so that means you have to precast spells before you walk into it.
Or just walking in just walking in with the paladin, and everyone within 30 feet is immune to fear.
Well, that's what my point is. You party makeup to fight the legendary dragon.
Well, yeah,
it would be really easy, right? But it's not fighting a legendary dragon is not like one session thing, right? It's not like one evening, let's just kill a legendary dragon. It's a story that leads up to it. And if you have a perfect party, it's not going to have as much diversity to make it to the red dragon encounter, right? Because
we could have seen a 30 creature at 20th level within, I don't know, an hour.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you walk into legendary dragon, and at least the fights that I've been against legendary dragons, we had to do subquests to acquire items.
We went into kill Lilith. It was 4 of us, I believe.
Well, we weren't killing
4 days of adventuring.
Right. We were trying to capture Lilith.
Okay, how much health did she have left? How much health did she have left at the end? Like 100?
Yeah, you had to reduce her to beneath 100 before she was even vulnerable to the effect. Yeah.
Right, but the point I'm trying to make is we did that after an entire day of adventuring with close to 0 magic items. I mean, it was hard, but it wasn't impossible.
You're right. It had epic boons. You did have epic boons, but you didn't have a bunch of magic items.
But you don't need the bed. Like, reason why we had to do it, we had to get the scrolls of protection from the fire. That was one. Then you had to get a bunch of the healing potions, because healing in a dragon fight is freaking retarded. It's not going to work. Then we had to get the shield, a really good shield, because we had to have somebody to kind of like stand there and like just soak up that fire damage from the dragon breath. You know what I mean? All of those things, quests, just to fight one legendary creature. Where here, 6 banshees come in and just wipe everybody out. You know what I mean? It's like it's not a comparable to a deadly encounter of that level. This is kind of like you're gonna fail 99 out of 100 times. Have a 50-50 chance of succeeding.
I think it'd be more balanced if it just made you go unconscious at like 1 health, so you don't have to saves.
If it gets you down to like, let's say, 1 health, like if you're at like under whatever, or like 70 hit points, you go to 0, and if you're above 100 hit points, you go to 1. That might be like, you know, something like that will how to say.
Well, I think that this goes back to what I was saying about theater of mind. I think that each Banshee should not affect all 5 PCs, right? If you look at the abstraction of area of effects, and they have a 30-foot radius, that should probably be like 3 or 4 PCs at most.
Maybe. Yeah, that would work too.
I guess if you reduce the amount, then
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would work because that would at least exclude one person to survive.
Yeah. So that all PCs aren't having to make all the saving throws. Yeah.
Exactly. And then you still drain the resources because you have to bring them back and spend it whatever. So you achieve your goal, but it's not the TPK.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got to get up here, guys. You guys are welcome to keep on,
Okay.
but I've got to get up.
Take care. Take care.
Oh man, I missed that. Well, Ooh, so